That end of the group dealt with the Kuliaku. Once the Kuliaku was killed, Neon and Telsh flirted, fought the whole way. It was really anyone's guess. Argued, bickered. Bickered was the word I was looking for. Thank you. The entire 8 hours, or 10 hours, I think, until they met up with Racilia, Lux, Zevi, and Zhufang. Upon them meeting up, Neon realized that Silas had been missing for approximately 8 hours, using the advanced sniffing technology of our the werewolf child. We determined an approximative location of the devil twink. That's what he's going to be called. After that, Neon and Lux had a bit of a moment where Lux revealed to Neon what he was. And anyway, roll credits.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly watch together already. You can take storytellers.
I already gave it to Atlas before I even said anything. Because Atlas did that recap, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He had a really
wonderful
strange
recap, John.
coma dream.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Just being a lazy boy, Derek. Hmm?
There you go.
Don't call me a lazy
Heath,
boy.
are you too
Heath.
old?
What the heck?
I didn't realize
are
your
you
nickname
too-
was Derek.
Are you too old to remember that really bad Disney show, Life with Derek? Where there was, like, implied sibling incest throughout the entire show.
Lovely.
I never watched Disney stuff even when I was younger, so I probably, like, the live action stuff, never watched it, even when I was a kid. So probably that passed me by.
Okay, because fucking it went crazy, actually. Like,
Life with Derek, Jesus, I'm just remembering when that came out.
yeah, it's called Life with Derek, and it was like there were so many like scenes
Oh, God, yeah,
of
no, I
they're
would've-
definitely going to fuck.
Yeah, that definitely was way, like, I would have been way too old to even give a shit.
Okay.
But no, I've never. I think I saw ads for it. I just didn't realize it was that weird.
Oh, however weird you think it might have been, it was weirder.
Dang.
Love that.
Nothing like incest flicks. It's like the Brady Bunch all over again. At least they were step siblings, though.
They were too, to be fair. Like, so the show featured like a mother and father who get married, and her daughter and his son now have to live together and like cope with being complete polar opposites, because she's like this prim, organized princess, and he's like this hardcore like rebel boy, like rebel without a cause type deal.
God, that's just like a setup to them dating.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I suppose it's not weird. Like, if you're getting married and your kids are teenagers already, you're just asking for that to be an issue.
Yeah, you're like asking them to secretly sneak off to fuck. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like, honestly, that's you're almost asking for it. Like, that's not incest. That's just asking for trouble.
the weirdest part is that, like, 10 years later, the actors, in a desperate attempt to stay relevant, are like, yeah, we kind of shipped them too, to be honest. Like,
Oh my god.
Again, I don't have a problem with it, if only because, like, it's only weird because we want to make it weird. There's nothing genetically wrong with that, or even oddly wrong with that. It's not like they were raised together. They were complete fucking strangers until the day their parents got married, right?
Emphasis on fucking.
Yeah.
it's so true, King.
I can tell you've been to Japan.
Look, man, I'm just saying it's not odd when you really when you don't try to add like weird morality of like, oh no, they're obviously siblings. Like, man, they're not related and they don't know each other. They weren't raised as siblings.
You know, I really don't like how, like, close you got to your microphone to say that. Like, you sounded like you were whispering in my ear when you said that shit, and I hated it.
My mic is as far as it is normally.
I don't know, it just felt a little close, you know? Okay. Josh, are we doing the thing?
Yeah, I was just waiting.
Don't let my ship hosting stop you, please. I beg.
What a light young man.
So did we stop at both groups meeting up again?
Okay,
Pretty sure
we
we
were
were
all
stuck.
met up, and Lux had just finished tracking down the missing tiefling.
I think we had taken a small break.
Well, we took a short rest.
Oh, is that what we did?
There was a
Yeah.
we had a short rest because I needed one for get my shit back. Then we met up, we found each other, and then yeah, Ares found like their what I can't remember Ares the other character's name right now. Oh yeah, it went missing, and Lux is now hunting them down because I rolled a really good survival check, as I recall. Yeah, I rolled a 23 to track him down.
Yeah, to start tracking him down.
Yeah,
That's
to
right.
start tracking him down. And we kind of ended when we just started tracking him down, then we did some RP, but we were all together and we were on the starting tracking him down.
Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Could you, Lux, make a perception check for me, please?
Another? Okay.
Yeah.
Is this sight, sound, or hearing?
Sight.
Okay, so no advantage. A 9. Ooh, I rolled poor.
A 9. Would anyone else like to make a perception check?
I have a +1.
I'm blind, so I'm gonna pass on
That is
that.
true.
An
Yeah.
8.
We suck.
What a start,
Where's
guys!
that fucking bird?
Can I use my storyteller inspiration I never used last game?
No, because that was last game.
Never had an opportunity to use it.
No, man.
I guess we just don't see. What's? I still like to add, though, I do have a passive of 20.
Can I
That's
make
true.
a perception check, DM? On if I hear real good.
Is
I
it
can't-
past the-
No, you
Oh,
don't.
I
You
don't
really
hear
don't.
that good,
8,
never
9,
mind.
10. There we go.
The trifecta, truly.
And also, we rolled
8,
a
9.
2, 3, 4, which is hilarious in itself.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just gloss over that bit then. Okay. Alright, cool.
Anyway,
I
cool
guess
world
I'm
you built
following.
here. Swiftly moving on.
Just gotta say, if you want to explain something cool, never ask for a check.
No,
the
it's
only
fine. You
time
guys
we
don't
all
have to
fail.
know. It's fine.
Yeah. Look, it's like you're acting like it's our fault.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Stand back. Let me show you how it's done. Not beans.
A 5! Oh my
Alright.
At this rate, one of
Yeah,
us
we're all
has to
rolling.
eventually. No, we're going back down.
Oh, we fought. Oh, Ares got it with a 4.
We broke 10!
We broke 10,
10! Let's
guys!
go!
Okay.
All right, Rissilia.
We don't have to do that. I was just rolling for shits and giggles.
Oh, okay. Well, are you rolling or are you not?
I'm not, because
Okay.
I don't think 6 rolls to do 1 check is appropriate.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
It's what we
Alrighty.
need, damn it.
Oh, God.
I refuse to let us take 6 rolls to a check.
I agree, man. That's a bit overkill.
Alrighty. So you guys are just continuing on. Okay. So let's see. If I remember correctly, I said he's like. Okay, so I know that the temple is about a week away. I think he's roughly, well, still being carried off, but like I think he's gonna be roughly like 3 days away. So I need 2 more survival checks.
Okay, question.
Wow.
And this actually is significant for me to know. Is this guy a fiend?
Oh, Silas?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have advantage because I'm a blood hunter.
Okay.
If anytime I'm doing a survival check to track down a fiend, celestial, or fae, I get advantage.
Okay.
So that was just important due to how our rolls have been.
Good thing you needed it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see that another one.
Yeah. Okay, 17's not bad.
There
Ain't
we go.
bad.
I humbly request we have no combat today. We'll die horribly.
Oh my God, I'm a room.
Okay, with a 17. You spot some relatively larger tracks within the marsh. Also with like some boot prints that are mixed in that you can kind of safely assume are Silas's. However, every like I would say every couple miles, like every like I'd say like once per day, you find like a small little like lock of hair left behind. Kind of like stomped in with his boot prints. Kind of like, I guess, his precautionary measure to help you out, I guess. But as you take a look, you notice that the footprints that are pulling him along are frog-like in nature.
Ah, boy, Grung.
Hey, Mom, look at this.
Who are you saying that to?
Yeah, you call pretty much everyone that. Like you're gonna have to narrow it down.
Fair enough. Basically, who's probably ever closest, honestly. Hey, everyone, look at this. Looks, these footprints. They look like they're big, horny toads.
Do I know what grung are?
What? Why are the toads horny?
Because they haven't gotten laid in weeks,
Yeah.
Mom.
That's down. No. That's Neon's response.
Rissilia, you come from Astera.
It's one of the that would even have grung, but she's
Yeah,
read up on things, so
that's true. Well, they are in the Underdark though, so I'll let you make a nature
Nature.
check. Yeah, at advantage since you've researched it.
well, it would just be random. She wouldn't research grung specifically unless it's
That's
about the
that's
Underdark.
true.
If it's Underdark related, then yes, probably.
No, I was gonna say, well, there were ones in the Underdark before, so
Okay,
I mean,
then she'd probably, it probably would have come up with this stuff. Need it.
23. Yes, you do know what grung are. There are some smaller, more grung-like footprints in the marsh, but there's also larger ones than that.
Are these like big frogs? Do they seem
Big,
like...
yeah.
Are they standing upright?
Yes, it is. It is 2 sets of footprints, not 4.
Would I know what they are?
I'll say with your 23, yes. It seems to be a mixture of, hold on 1 second.
Grung and grung bears.
Grung and grung bears.
You see what we actually have are weretoads on our hand here. We're completely on the wrong track.
Oh shit.
Grung and slod, specifically.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, slot. Oh, fuck me.
Do I know what slot are?
Yes, you do, actually. There used to be, groups within, the Underdark, mainly, blue and gray. They played a pretty prominent role in the, second astral calamity. Oh, we lost. Hello? Okay.
Vasily kind of frowns as she sees the footprints. That's not a good sign. It's kind of a bad sign, actually. That.
What is a bad sign?
These footprints, they belong to Slod and Grung, and I don't know if you know what they are. The Grung, they're fine to deal with. They just have poison on their bodies generally. But the Slod, they kind of put their spawn inside of you and then it bursts from your stomach.
I don't like that.
Yeah, not many people do.
Show me this. I reach my hand up to try and take like a piece of the hair. Can you hand me the hair in the footprint?
For Silas?
Yes.
Sure. And she'll bend down and pick it up and give it to you.
I just did not want to touch the mud. Thank you.
I thought you were asking me to hand you the footprint. I was very confused.
Oh, like one of them Plooster class, like.
Sure.
Neon, can you come here for a moment?
Neon will walk over.
Okay. Out of character, I'm gonna try something that'll make me insane. I'm going to say out loud before I do this. Okay, listen here, you spiteful spirits. I need help this time. I need to find a way to get this man back without dying. I do not want the spawn of this creature inside of me, and I'm sure my companions don't either. Please help. And I'm gonna roll my checks.
Okay. If you want, because of the way that was worded specifically,
they've been difficult as of late.
you can roll your check with disadvantage, but you have to roll the save with disadvantage too.
I'm going to get Bark Inspiration to help with the save.
Oh, okay, that's actually really good.
Crit fishing. Okay, that's fine. Save. Both fine. That's
both
exactly
with
what we.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled disadvantage on
It's
them
a
both.
14
but
on the second, yeah.
So 13 on the second, 12 or 2 on the or.
You get a
is the-
1d6 for the save, so you don't go insane that badly. You want
I
to?
don't need it as long as I roll above a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
But thank you.
All
It's just for the first one, I just need to roll below a 10, and for the second one, I just need to roll above it. It's pretty easy most of the time. If you ignore the fact that I have a -1 modifier.
I mean, we've seen you go insane quite a few times, so I don't know if it's that easy.
Just about every time,
Listen.
actually.
Yeah, actually, I think it's like under a 50% success rate.
It hasn't been every time. I've just been unlucky.
That's almost
Tornak.
every time. Oh, fuck you, Tornak.
Je déteste les hommes.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna pull you down real quick.
You can say it out loud, because I'm just going to repeat whatever they say.
Okay. The spirits
Unless they're gonna try and
say-
say something embarrassing, because they've been doing that a bit.
No, not this time. They say something to the effect of, diplomacy is possible, but they believe your taken companion to be an incarnated deity.
Oh, they believe Silas to be a god.
This is just R2-D2. We are going to find a village full of frog Ewoks, and they're going to try to sacrifice us to him.
Oh, I'm
You know
sure
what's the
he's
worst way
having.
a party could die? The worst way a party could die.
I'm gonna be honest, Neon hearing that they think he's a god, she will double over laughing, and she will start coughing afterwards.
Yeah, they believe him to be a god. They might not be so quick to part with him, but perhaps diplomacy is. You're
I can
charming,
easily show him he ain't a god. It'll be fine, trust me. Oh, it's just gonna be
Spirit,
fun.
help me out here. If they learn that he is not a god, will they try and hurt him?
It is possible.
Perhaps showing him or them that he is not a god might result in a fight.
So we need to reconnect him.
Or maybe what we need to do is like show him a bigger god.
Oh!
I mean, I'd like to be their god, but I think that might be, I'm a bit busy. Is the
We
problem?
should not subject any species to that.
Yeah, I second that one.
I mean, you can always switch your goddess
you
over
are
to me.
awake.
Ah, your heavy ass is awake.
Plop.
Yeah, I've been so for a while now.
I hadn't
Didn't
noticed.
say anything.
No, you guys looked busy. Where's that fucking chicken?
So you were being carried by Xufeng specifically.
As of right now, yeah. If you were awake for more than the last hour, Talish is not going to be happy with you.
No, you gave him to Xufeng.
No.
No, what I'm saying is if he was awake and able to walk while I was carrying him for the past 10 hours...
I commend you for that.
Atlas, I'm glad you are alive.
Me too. Now where's that fucking chicken?
Beheaded about 10 hours that way.
Is it dead?
Beheaded, I would hope so.
Yeah, and I saw it. It was very disappointing.
Sometimes chickens do not die when you cut off their head, no?
The thing is, the monkey boy tried to harvest from him, but he did a really bad job at it.
Oh, yes,
There were
Jack.
creatures I fought back home where even beheading them, they would still fight with a ferocity.
Well, if it comes
Wow.
back, we will let you introduce your skull to its weapon.
No. I think you mean that the other way around.
I think he got it the right way.
It's weapon to your skull.
Har har. Very funny.
I did not think you would be so easily felled by a chicken.
You know, just
It wasn't the damn chicken, it was a damn boulder.
Oh, of course.
Boulders are notoriously harder opponents than chickens.
Yeah, what do you mean? The chicken wasn't that hard. I didn't even get hurt.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, you were fine, Tausch. You're doing an amazing job.
So, are you saying that the next time we encounter one of those things, we should let you duel it one-on-one?
Oh, of course not. No.
That's what
love
I
her.
heard, to be honest with you.
I'm so jealous that you all fought a chicken. We fought something like breathing poison lizard thing.
Yes, and I was so scared I was going to lose you.
Let's not talk about that anymore.
I took it on one-on-one, Mum. I showed it his
I
balls.
helped!
I helped.
One-on-one.
I kept him alive!
Ray doesn't say anything, she just keeps walking.
And Vasilia shot a lot of things at it that I can only assume connected. I could not see, but
She walked faster.
it must have been very tanky.
I do want to say Neon will look to the monkey boy. You're like, you can put me down now.
Oh, alright. And he
going to
just
throw
kind of... he lets her off.
I want to say that Neon activates her wings and just hovers in the air. Like, it doesn't take any energy from her, and she just kind of floats near Tausch with the biggest shit-eating grin. She didn't have to walk. She could have done this the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's see here real quick.
Somebody have a
Atlas,
situation
perhaps you
update
should-
for me? Where are we?
Oh, we're in the jungle?
Atlas, perhaps you should carry Tausch for a while. I think he needs it.
Do not. We are about 10 hours from where you were made unconscious. We are searching for Silas as he has gone missing.
Yeah, apparently he was
we are
kidnapped by
following-
horny toads.
Yeah, the princess got kidnapped.
Lux is on the path of the kidnappers.
No. Don't take this the wrong way when I ask, but how important is Silas to the overall mission?
I would rank him somewhere on the lower end, but it is not my decision.
He is important to Neon, therefore he is important to us.
Isn't he part of the crew? I mean, aren't we supposed to look out for each other?
I can almost see your scowl through your mask, Tausch.
You cannot see at all.
Also, he's a bit more important than he likes to let on. So I do think we do need to get him back.
I can tell you he's really easy to track, though. He must just stink, because I can just see his trail.
I'm going to be honest, Atlas, if at this point you wish to turn back, I would be angry. Because we have been walking a long time while you were taking a cat nap.
No, it's fine.
Picking up.
I'm awake now.
Good morning.
I like the
We are
fact
so
that you
happy
woke
for
up
you.
when we're probably at the point where we need to take a long rest and camp for the night.
Yes, this does end the traveling day. It's getting there. I'd say maybe another like 4 hours of travel and then.
No,
Did
fair
we
enough,
not
fair
come across other dangers coming to this point? Did we not see any other dangers going through the jungle?
No, because the initial survival check to get to this point was a 23. So you were able to avoid anything that was potentially dangerous up to this point due to Lux circumnavigating it. In terms of anything that you did pass by, actually, let me see.
Just a Rathalos.
There was a yellow, a rather large yellow-looking iguana that passed by.
Oh, is that the Great Jagras?
Maybe.
Big boy. Now I want to fight it.
Oh my god.
Hey, he give me Monster Hunter monster. I want to fight it.
Anyways,
I mean, sure, I have some spell slots left.
I guess we should all keep moving and try to track this thing down. Hey, do we want to like move stealthily through the jungle in case creatures are trying to eat us, or do we just go hog wild?
What does a pig have to do with this?
We're in the jungle, aren't pigs in the jungle?
I have not recognized a single creature we have seen. They are strange here.
There are many more things that are wild than just pigs.
They have.
I'm not used.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not used to seeing creatures that are alive.
Pardon?
Are you sure you want to touch that?
I think she means it's from where she came from. There.
Yeah, most of the we don't have animals anymore. That was a long time ago. Now it's just mechanical creatures. So not technically alive.
Well, the creatures on my home plane are also not alive, so that is not as strange as you think.
Well, I, for one, don't mind coming across any other creatures that could be beneficial for us. They have very useful, I guess, bits to them.
As you say that,
What about their bits?
Can I eat them? I'm getting hungry again.
I mean, you eat some parts, just not the parts that I need.
I mean, Ray Celia, I know the Toads are horny, but come on.
I don't want them in that way.
Oh fuck, this is Return of the Giblets. Josh, give me
Oh
out.
no.
Josh, give me
Not like
out.
this. Not like this. Not the giblets.
I'm DMing James right now.
Well, for all tickety boo, I guess we can keep moving then.
Wait, I thought
Yeah,
it was
what-
the adventuring day.
So Silo was taken by toads.
Mm-hmm.
Be
Very
worried.
horny ones.
And very quiet ones, apparently. For her roommate, did not notice that he was missing for hours.
And we not. Hey. Usually I toot them out sometimes, so I didn't
Josh?
notice. Plus,
Maybe
Check
you're just
them
doing it much better right now.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
one
not
second.
gonna lie. He's
So go ahead, Ares.
no. He said for
Oh. I see. Sorry. Okay.
But by the way, Neon,
Hmm?
if these creatures think Silas is a god and they're horny toads, what do you think they're gonna do to him?
I will not entertain any of those thoughts.
I don't.
Well, how do you
There's-
suppose we're gonna get them back? Are you prepared to fight these toads if it comes to that?
You mean battle the toads?
Yes.
you wanna battle the horny toads?
Tosh,
Yes.
you are particularly pious. Perhaps your brain is the one to pick.
I would not worship him.
I know you would not worship him, but you are the most pious man I know.
I mean, Tausch, you could worship me.
No. I have to go this.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you
Oh,
could always
boy.
get a new one.
No. Not disrespect Veta's name.
If you were, say, worshipping a deity, and you had them in your clutches, and someone wanted to take them away, what would be perhaps the easiest way to do so?
You know, I'm gonna roll a silly check just to see. I know of a comical thing. I want to know if Lux might think of it.
The only thing that could possibly take me away is if my goddess herself issued me a command.
Ooh! You know, I remember hearing a story my master told me once. Like, because we're in like a jungle area, right? And
We are?
like sometimes in these jungles you get those mountains that have like, you know, openings and mouths and like fire shoots. What's it called?
Volcano.
A volcano?
Like I heard like stories. My master said like people would take their god and throw them in volcanoes.
And as a fiend, he would be immune.
Well, that just proves he's a god, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Maybe that's how we get him back. Is like they throw him in the volcano and then we just get him when he's done.
Is he particularly fire resistant?
Yeah, Josh,
Seems pretty fire resistant.
is
You've
he
never seen
fire
him burn.
immune?
Fireproof or fire resistant?
There's a
Is
big
he
difference.
fire resistant?
There's a
Josh?
big resist. There's a big
There's a big distinction there. Now, here's the second problem, though, guys. He might be fire immune, even, but is he suffocation from drowning in lava immune? Because lava is still a liquid.
Lava gills.
Has Leon ever seen
Not to
Silas
mention
be
the
lit?
toxic gases at a volcano.
Yeah, if he's
Can he
immune to
swim?
fire, he's immune to poison.
Continue, Neon.
Has Neon ever seen him be lit on fire, and/or has been on fire but looked completely fine afterwards, and/or magma, and/or lava?
I don't think you have adventured long enough to really like put two and two together.
We haven't really stress tested this yet.
Yeah, we haven't. I don't think you two have really stress tested being lit on fire or thrown in lava or.
Hey,
You
Silas,
know.
I see lava over there. Go stand in it. I want to test something.
Cute date
Test
ideas. I
something.
like you on fire.
So, important question, Josh. Lux is gonna smell the air. Does he smell volcano smoke anywhere?
No.
Okay. I think we're safe,
I
though.
suppose is if my goddess were to give me a command to go elsewhere, or if she had to leave, and she told me she had to go somewhere else.
Did I have hold on. Did I have Shufang come with you guys when you went
Yes.
to go meet
Yeah,
up with the
yeah,
other
yeah.
half? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just keeping that in the back pocket. Okay. All right. So are you guys setting up camp for the night then?
If it's been the next 4 hours, we were supposed to travel. Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Any check for this or?
So if you guys are setting up camp, are you trying to be discreet, or are you guys just like camping openly?
Lux lived in the forest for a good number of years. He would try to go discreet.
Okay. Everybody else?
Yeah.
Ray doesn't care. She'll do either.
Okay. If you guys are setting up camp stealthily, I will need a stealth check.
Ooh, it's a stealth check.
From all of us?
Yeah.
Question: can I pass without a trace?
Heavy armored. No, actually, no, because the camp is going to be lasting longer than an hour.
That's fair. I just didn't know if it's stealth or survival, but either way, either's fine. I was just curious. Okay, I will.
Okay.
Dang.
16, 19, 21.
If I
Good
failed,
rolls so
I
far.
do have a talisman.
10. Okay.
What were you gonna say about heavy armor?
Heavy armor does not impede this check.
Yeah, because we're not stealthing. We're just setting up camp.
Yeah. This is just like your ability to blend the foliage around
Okay.
your work area. Okay. Is that all the players? I think we're missing
No.
Tosh. Okay.
Do Ray and Atlas's endeavors seem like they did anything useful? Could I detect them? Because I'm assuming yes, because I have passive perception of 11.
I mean, probably be doing your own stuff unless you're just watching everyone else.
No, I was waiting.
Okay.
Josh.
I'm sorry. What endeavor were you?
Do they look like
referring
they are hidden enough?
Oh, they look fairly well hidden for now.
Can I
just
take something lower than them and sleep in the open? Sleep more openly?
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I need to... Hold on.
Lux just snuggles up in a tree.
Wait, I have a phone.
How many days have we been traveling?
None. This would be our day 1.
This will be our
Day
first
one.
night.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is our first long rest.
I will start prepping alarm.
How do you guys sleep on the floor like this? The ground.
Lux standing on the floor. He's up in a tree branch.
Same as I would sleep in my bed.
Can I try to fashion?
What do you
a
mean by
hammock?
this?
Toss and turn until I finally sleep.
Yeah, you could try to fashion a hammock.
Are you okay?
I'm trying to think of what that would be.
Maybe a Tinker's? I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I'm sure you have a sewing kit built in there somewhere. It is a very nice sleeping bag. Very well insulated, actually.
She's just like laying in the hammock.
Using like leftover puke feathers. They're very soft, actually.
If you know what you're doing, you don't need to.
Lux is just in the high tree branch and tied himself to a tree branch. He went to sleep.
Who is taking watch?
I'll take watch when it's the darkest.
Okay.
I can.
So like the
take
dead of
watch.
night.
I do have Yes.
I'd say the darkest watch, Atlas would be probably number 2. Watch
How many
number
watches are we taking?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Lux can take the first
I'll-
watch. Oh,
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 3 and 4.
Yeah, it's it's 2-hour rotations, so 1 watch every 2 hours.
I can take 3 and 4.
I can do 1 and 2.
More so like just stacking people on, just so we have extra eyes.
you generally want to do 2
yeah,
people watch if your
Is
party's big
there just
enough.
gonna be moral support?
I'll take watch with one of the two of them because I only need 4. Like I don't need sleep.
Oh, true. Okay.
I'll take a
Okay.
singular watch.
I'll go on 4th.
I'll take
Okay.
I'll take second.
So okay. Can just so I can write it down. Who's taking first watch?
Lux and I'm assuming Nano by the sounds of it, because he's 1 and 2, he said.
Yep, I'm doing 1 and 2.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
Zevi's on 2. Ray
I'll just Ray.
4.
Neon's on 3 as well, and then Tausch will finish up 4th watch with Racelia.
Who's on 3? Sorry, it's Neon and who?
Racelia.
Ray.
I
Oh,
don't know
right,
who's on
okay.
3rd.
And then 4 was Raytosh.
Yes.
What was Zevion?
2, I think.
Yeah, Zebi was 2.
2. Yeah,
Yeah.
Zevi's on 2. Yeah.
Because we got the 2 people who only needed 4 hours of sleep, we actually always have 2 people for the full watches.
Okay. Awesome.
I like how Nano is the only one who doesn't actual character name.
Oh, whoops! Wait, I forgot about that. Oh well, it's too late. I already posted it. It's fine.
I'm important.
So insert watch.
You are. I promise. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. So, Lux and Atlas. You can either give one of the two of you advantage on the check, or you can both make individual checks. It's your choice.
I think our perceptions are identical, aren't they, Nano?
I have a +6.
Okay, I got +5, so I guess you're a little stronger than mine.
Yeah, your passive is better, but
Yeah.
my active is stronger.
At least until we level up.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do it with advantage if you want.
I mean, it's the same difference. It's a 1-point difference, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll one.
Both are good.
Okay.
Atlas is just
7.
patrolling the perimeter.
All right. As the sun begins to set, over this particular planet, the two of you are kind of left within the open marsh, and as you all are, or as everyone else that is not on watch is currently falling asleep, Lux and Atlas, you both see what looks to be a swarm of fireflies, currently alit near this downed tree that is next to the lot of you. Currently, like, blinking in and out. Mostly the colors that you see from these fireflies are mixtures of yellow and blue.
Cool! Hey, Miss Atlas, look! It's them light butt bugs!
Atlas looks over. Reminds me of the cities of old.
Oh, the cities are old and people's butts light up?
No, not their butts.
Ah!
Well,
It wasn't
sometimes they
It wasn't
could.
their fronts, was it?
No. Back in the day, our cities powered lights who had drawn out the night sky. You wouldn't really get the twinkle of stars like you do in a place like this. But sometimes when you're off in the distance, away from the cities, their lights kind of looked like that.
Cool. That sounds really pretty.
Perhaps one day you'll see it.
A city of flying light butt bugs.
I love
Well, we
bugs.
did have flying vehicles.
Oh, kind of like the boat?
Sort of. More small and sleek. Powerful, too. Very fast.
Do you think I could ride one?
Perhaps.
Oh,
When we're done with this adventure, if you want to visit my home, we do have a few left.
I'd be neat. I'd like that.
They go really fast, though.
Oh, I'm sure I go really fast too.
These... Well... Do you know what a mock is?
Oh, of course you know what a mock is. That's when you make fun of someone. You mock them.
Not that kind of mock, Lux.
No, he's spitting.
I'll put it this way. How fast can you travel a mile?
He starts thinking. I can go about 40 miles a day, I think.
40 miles a day? It's impressive. The aircraft back home, they could go easily over 2,000 in an hour.
Cool, that's pretty fast. So how do you not hit things when you're going that fast?
Oh, you're up in the air, there's not many things to hit.
What about other things in the air? Like, what happens if, like, one hits another one?
Normally, whoever's in them die.
Is that why they have glowing butt bugs?
Actually, yes. Indicator lights do help you see them coming.
Ah!
You're catching on. You're catching on.
Do you think that's why the butt bugs have their butts light up?
No. Remember back in the day, there was a teacher I had. I believe the bugs' butts light up because they're calling for a mate.
Ah! So they're horny butt bugs.
Yes. Well, think about it. They don't live very long.
I mean, how long do they live?
A few days.
Cool, that's
Maybe
not
a
very
week.
long.
No.
So I guess they gotta get it while the getting's good.
There you go.
Cool, Miss Atlas, you know a lot.
Well, I suppose. He pulls out this cigar and starts to smoke it. There's a lot of knowledge to be had back home. Our schools, they were called Renaissance schools for a reason. Taught you a little bit about everything.
Renaissance schools. Oh, that's really neat. So, when Lux does that, he just saw a cigar. Lux just kind of like easily hits into your pocket and hits your leg.
Do you want one, Lux?
Sure.
I'll give him a cigar.
Lux.
Don't tell anybody.
Oh, Mom's.
It'll be our secret.
Great. He kind of looks at it. He sniffs it.
Alice snaps his finger and holds his thumb up, and there's like a little light, little flame.
Lux, light up. Not knowing a goddamn thing.
Now, the secret to this is you don't want to inhale the smoke. You just want to let it fill your mouth and you taste it.
Ah! So it's kind of like... and he starts chewing on the cigar.
Some people do chew the cigar. I don't. I think it ruins it.
Oh, okay. I just...
Try to teach them how to smoke a stogie.
As we teach the 12-year-old how to smoke his first cigar.
Look, he's out fighting things that could kill him at any moment. What's a cigar to that?
We're in a world where cure wounds, or where cure disease as a spell. Healthcare is amazing. What's that, cancer?
You get lung
It's
disease.
gone.
You get lung disease. Atlas can just cure it. It's not that
Exactly.
We're just sitting there looking at the log like it's a speakeasy with the cigars.
Yeah. Zevy's the next was the next watch, right?
Yes.
Lux goes up to Zevy with a cigar in his mouth. Mom, you're up!
Oh god.
Where did you get that?
Oh, Mr. Atlas, oh no, Mom's the word. Actually, here, I'll roll that. I'll roll to see if he can do a deception for shits and giggles. Mr. Atlas, give it to me!
Did he now?
Not even an hour later.
I come out for the watch, and I look. Like I don't bother putting on my mask. I just walk out, and I look at him with like furrowed brows. You gave the child a cigar?
Atlas looks at Zevi. Honestly, the kid fights things that could kill him. Cigar, it's not gonna hurt him.
Oh yes, we might as well feed him drugs and alcohol as well. Since he
Oh,
fights.
you got booze!
Go to bed.
Oh, just pouts, kicks the
No,
dirt.
no. I'm not condoning drug or alcohol use that alters the mind. Cigars, they don't. Not in the same way, at least. Still need to be sharp. Should I roll another perception?
Yes.
Atlas, you focus on these sights. I will focus on these sounds. If I focus on sounds, I get advantage on the check.
Zevi.
Wait, give me a moment. I'm crit fishing.
Mm-hmm. You hear the sound of hooves against the plains.
I hear hooves like horses.
Take a look around. From where?
I point him in the direction that I hear.
As you point in the direction, there is a very heavy fog that has begun to set in across the marsh.
Do I hear like any like laughing inside my head?
Laughing?
Are they giggling at me? Are they saying anything funny?
They're taunting you.
I'm not gonna roll for it, but they've been known to do that. Just talk shit.
There's a fog setting in.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the hooves I hear.
I want to cast Dancing Lights.
Okay. Where are you casting it?
Around the edge of the fog to see if I can. Well, I mean, light and fog.
Just like give me some pings for where you would like to place it. The fog is very dense; it's all over the place. The only light sources that you're seeing currently are from the fireflies that are like.
Could I be on a map for this? Because I'm on this.
Oh yes.
Makati.
Here we are. I just realized you guys are on the wrong map.
Zhufang's not here.
No, he's not. 1 second.
We are missing a man.
Frosty
We are
didn't take a
indeed
watch
missing a man.
either.
Yeah, the audacity of this man not to take a watch, by the way.
I've seen this, man.
He thinks that because he's the fucking trade prince and a puppet of a man that he doesn't have to do a watch. It's fucked up.
I think they do have to go inactive.
What has to go inactive?
The puppets. There we go. He's out
I
here
gotta
now.
fix my token really quick because my vision is immense.
Yeah, to
My
fix mine
vision.
too.
Yeah, I got 330 feet of dark vision.
Are you okay? Have your eyes taken drugs?
Oh, there we go. Much better.
There you go.
Performance enhancing drugs for eyesight.
Mine?
That FX going.
Mine's
I forgot
that
that
way.
you could put effects on things.
Mine's that way because of Twilight Cleric. I guess I will. That's funny. I'll put one here. I'll put one here.
Did you say 330?
I have 330 foot dark vision.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard. What the fuck?
We love Twilight Cleric.
Well, so and then the other one up here. So I get 300 foot from Twilight Cleric, and then another 30 feet from my
For torch-sized light.
just
Fighter.
300. What the?
from my fighter subclass.
That's
Cosmic Knight.
Okay, so
I'm in.
sorry, where are you putting them?
Here.
1 second. So one here. Okay.
Yep, one right there. One here.
Okay.
And then another here.
You get 4, right? Where's your 4th one?
Oh, you're right. I do get 4. We'll double up here too, just in case.
Okay.
There.
Alrighty. As you put 2 light sources there,
It looks like butts. That's a Kieran. I don't want to see that.
Zevi,
Yes.
I found where your hooves are coming from.
What is it I cannot see?
A large unicorn.
Oh. Perhaps
Might
it
be
is
time to-
friendly?
I don't know. Can I roll a nature on that thing? Does it look friendly? Can I insight it? I would like to insight the horse.
Okay. You can make a nature check. Zevi, you cannot
Yes.
see it, but I would like you to make a sanity check to sense it.
Yeah, okay. Just a check.
Because this thing has strong ties to the spiritual. Oh. How?
Or is that bad?
No, that's good, actually. So this isn't to contact the spirits. This is to sense another
Creature like
spiritually
me.
attuned creature. Yeah. Which this is.
Oh, wait. It is like me. What do I sense, Josh?
Let me get.
You don't look like a horse to me.
That is not what I said.
Let me go ahead and copy this here. As you both are contemplating this, let me go ahead and public roll this. You begin to feel trickles of rainfall on your nose, Sevi, and then you begin to feel it on your shoulders.
Does that
As
wake
well.
people up?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Can you communicate with it? Is it dangerous? Is this some abomination I would have fought on my homeworld?
Okay, I have innate spellcasting augury. And it doesn't cost the normal casting time. So I'm going to instantly cast it and ask if talking to this creature is a good idea. My responses can be wheel or woe. Or wheel and woe. You know?
Wheel and woe are the replies.
Okay. I'm going to try, I think.
All right then. I'll back you up.
Be prepared in case this goes horribly. I'm going to walk towards it with my hands up until it's at least in my vision range. Okay, it is now.
I will stay close.
Is there a check that I can make to see if I can figure out what language it speaks based on my nat 20? Or another check, maybe?
Every language you can speak.
In that case, I will speak in a weird language.
Okay.
If you open up my language list, I'm going to speak it the second language that I know.
Ah. Okay.
And I'm going to say, are you lost, friend?
Ah. So you know the old tongue.
I had the feeling you would know this one.
No. I myself am not lost. I was coming to see if you all were lost.
We are looking for something.
And what exactly are you looking for?
A friend.
What does your friend look like?
Red skin, horns. I am blind. I cannot see, so my descriptions may not be the best.
Ah, yes, the one taken by the Slotty.
Yes,
I know
they
of this
believe
friend
him to
you
be.
speak of.
They believe him to be a god.
They refer to him as the Great Horned One. They believe him to be the reincarnation of their Slotty god.
The spirits told me that they referred to him as such. I felt your presence quickly.
He then kind of like he was standing on top of the tree, and now he kind of like does like a short hop off. And as his footprints are walking towards you, you can see sparks of electricity are being left behind in their wake.
You are interesting.
I am the guardian of these woods.
I see the magic that circles around your feet.
They Call me the bringer of storms.
You
I
may.
am a Kieran.
Do you wish us harm?
Do you wish these woods harm?
I shake my head now.
Then you are not the enemy I seek.
Which enemy do you seek?
Those that wish to poison the wood.
Then we are not your enemy, we are your friend.
Good to know. By this point, I think the rain would pretty much wake everybody up that isn't already. It's getting a little heavy.
I think you may wake my friend.
I'm gonna roll something. This one first. Okay, and this one second. Okay.
For context, Atlas, the language that I'm speaking sounds horrible. It is an unpleasant one to the ear.
German, got it.
Hey.
Atlas, you actually recognize the tongue being spoken.
Okay,
Do I?
but yeah, I'm speaking deep speech.
Ah.
The fuck?
I don't speak it myself, but I recognize it.
Like,
Makes
we know
sense.
exactly why she speaks deep speech. This is not exactly a
No.
mystery.
No. The creature speaking deep speech.
I think it
is
speaks
what-
every language.
He did call it the old tongue, however.
I mean, that is deep speech.
I'll turn to the others and just kind of say, it doesn't seem to be looking for a fight. You guys can take it easy still.
Does she see that it looks like it could be? She could carve it for good things. Like,
Yeah, technically.
Mom!
can it sense?
That I'm planning to shoot it.
She's not going to.
Let me private roll something.
She is very much evidently like just gauging it, reading it. It's just like, oh, I could use that horn for something.
So as Lux walks up, he just starts looking. Look! A horny horse!
I say in deep speech, permission
back
to
here,
approach
Lux.
you. Permission to approach you.
Permission granted.
Lux, would you like to go up and meet our new friend?
Oh, I'd love it, Mum!
He said it would be okay if we went up.
Oh, I'm ready.
As you get within 5 feet of it, Lux and Zevi both, your hair begins to like stand upright a little.
So it's like an
from
electric
the sheer
orb.
static electricity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lux is used to this. He
Yeah.
literally lights himself on lightning all the time.
Your magic is very powerful. Was there anything that we could do to help you? Anything that you require of us while we are in your woods? And I switched to common now.
Switching to common as well. The Kirin kind of bows its head. Unfortunately, my presence is contained to these woods. I have been sworn to defend the verdant evergreen from any threats that would threaten to
Threaten it?
sully it.
Lux, do not interrupt him. He's our friend. I like it playfully, like elbow Lux.
There is a temple to the far north of this area that there is a deep corruption stemming from. Whoever being tied to these woods specifically kind of prevent me from investigating further.
And you would ask us to go investigate?
If you would be so kind.
I am not the decision maker here. I turn to the rest of the group. I would be happy to help, but it is up to them.
Is there like neat stuff in the temple?
Look.
It was a temple once dedicated to the civilizations that lived here previously, before they destroyed themselves.
Oh, so there's a bunch of old stuff in the temple.
So to speak.
That could be neat.
None of the civilizations
what the corruption is.
Yes. It is, 1 second while I get my notes real quick. I want to describe it correctly.
Storm, I'm messaging you the best slot art I think I've ever seen.
Oh no.
Oh god. Dude, that just reminds me of when we were sending Shrek AI off.
Dude, that Shrek AI art was something else. I gotta try that again.
Oh god.
I'll send it to you too, Josh, since you saw the Shrek AI.
Oh yes, please.
Hey guys, you want to see my cat?
Sure.
Hang on. I'm going to show you all my cat.
Show the goods. Show the cat.
Oh my god. That art.
Look at this fuck.
Aw. Kitty.
Oh shit, I totally forgot I had one of these now.
He's baby.
Yes, baby.
He likes to be held by like a little baby. Goodbye, baby.
The corruption from the temple is demonic in nature.
What is going on in the background?
I forgot that was set to that.
I hate it.
Ignore it.
Oh, is that sexy sax man?
Yes, ignore it.
I don't think I can.
Here, is this
incredible.
better?
Ah, yes.
Yes, that is far better.
How'd you get that video of me? That's crazy.
I'll do something less distracting there. No, I'm in the marsh with the bugs.
We out here with
Me
the
too.
bug. We
If you just
bugging
ignore
out.
the person.
Does it do anything with Ray's intent?
It looks to you, and it like tilts its head to the side. You over there, He's just calling out in
What?
common.
Oh,
You have
me.
been eyeing my mane and my pelt for a very long time now.
Oh, mm, sorry. I just think there's been creatures here that have been like interesting. I didn't. I don't actually intend. It's just
She
fascinating.
she is a craftsman. An opportunistic craftsman.
Hmm.
It is
So I
nothing
see.
personal.
The corruption stemming from the temple appears to be of demonic influence. The spirits have guided me and have told me that there is a possible convergence between this world and the demonic plane.
Like a tear.
That's
Exactly.
fun. Love those.
So
I've
there's
quite a
Thank you,
bit of
Gracelia.
experience dealing with these tears. Think I can handle it.
Mm.
If the rest are willing.
Sounds interesting.
Otherwise, I can probably manage by myself. Maybe.
Perhaps, Lux, we can find you.
as long as there's no chicken with a rock.
Perhaps, Lex, we can find a magical relic or two.
Oh, I mean that'd be a nardy knockin'.
A what?
A natty narkin, a whooping good time.
Oh,
I just assume he speaks a different language like all the time. So it's
are
a
you? Have you hit your head?
Hmm?
I like it. I like touch
No, I'm all
Lux's
tickety-boo.
head and start like and start like feeling through his hair for any signs of like a bump or something.
I'm all tickety boo.
You're what?
Chickety boo.
Um. Okay.
I mean, we should stop lollygagging. We gotta go.
yeah, I know that word.
Someone throw a rock at Jufong. See if he rouses.
Looks over. Is Zhufang awake?
His eyes are wide open, but he is like
that is
limp while
terrifying.
sitting.
That is terrifying.
His
Maybe.
legs are crossed like Indian style, and his head is limp, but his eyes are wide open.
She like pokes him in the forehead.
As you do that, you see that he kind of like snaps up and blinks like a few times. Oh, I see this unit is active again. Is everything all right?
She just blinks. Yeah, he just turns her head. Yeah, he's awake. I think. Seems so.
Oh, what is that creature? Jufong asks while making
It's
his
a
way
horny
over.
horse.
Do not say this.
I
please.
don't know if I would call it that myself, but all right.
Do you have something better to call it?
Why don't you just
Its
ask it what
name,
its name
preferably.
is?
Unicorn?
Good horse, what is your name?
Good horse.
Kirin.
I'm sorry, I am a Kirin, but that is not necessarily my name. My name is Amio.
Amio.
Why was I able to sense you? Do you know?
Well, I am a forest spirit, after all.
Oh. Interesting.
If you have a connection to the spirits, then you probably have a connection to myself in a strange sense.
Shufeng, do you sense this creature? Strongly?
Now that I'm active, yes.
Yes. You can say I dabble in these spirits a little bit.
I sense a corruption within you.
Would you like to see it?
If you would like to show.
Boy, on the
I
first
part
date.
my robes. I part my robes just a bit to see, or so that he can. I know where it is. It is right here. And I like. What it is a more difficult question, but
Is it bad that I still want to touch it?
yes.
You probably shouldn't. For your own health.
I see. So this aberrant corruption within your skin also is what ties you to the spiritual realm. Interesting.
That is a lot of information for a tertiary glance. It took me many moons to figure that much out.
It's just that I can sense the aura of spirits from within that mark, is how I was able to deduce.
They follow me, comment on everything I do. It is a blessing and a curse.
So I see.
But that is why I could sense you.
He's going to lower his head, and aim his horn towards the mark.
What are you doing?
I can either strengthen your connection to the spirits, or I can... Well, there's no way I could ever seal a mark like that, but I can do my best efforts to add a layer of suppression to it, if you so wish.
I would not want that, no. I have spent many years with this mark. I would not know how to live without it. I would say that maybe right now she looks a little visually nervous. Deeper how?
I can make the spirits a bit more concise.
That might be helpful. Most of the time they speak pure nonsense. You may risk your own sanity if you were to touch it. I've seen what it does to... I suppose you are not normal people, but I have seen what it does to most, and it is not pleasant.
I am willing to take such a risk.
For a stranger, you know not of my intention. What if you strengthen my connection? What if you strengthen my connection and I use my additional powers to burn your woods to the ground? That is such a risk you take helping a stranger.
He eyes you carefully. If that were to be the case, I would find you and smite you.
She looks vaguely amused for a moment and sort of shrugs. Fair enough, I am not exceptionally adept at combat. She like puts her arms up.
You see Lux kind of like glare at the fucking horse. Hey, nobody threatens my mum.
It was not a threat. Down, boy. Good guard, dog.
I only measure this threat under the assumption that the wood would come to harm from my action. And given the task that I had that I had asked of the lot of you, there's not really much that I can do in the way of repayment. So consider this something of an incentive.
Okay. If
Oh, and to the curious one back there, something more tangible. I can offer a tuft of my mane.
I'll take that if you're offering.
do you sense the power around him, Rasilia?
Can she?
There's like an air of static, even from as far away as you are, so like I would say like the hairs on your arm are standing up.
Rasilia, if you come a little closer, you can feel it through your entire body.
And as you draw closer, Rasilia, yeah, your hair begins to like get all frizzled and begin to stand up a little bit.
Interesting. She's just in awe of the creature.
I ask this question a lot, and I don't imagine you would have an answer. But do you think that if you were to help me attune my power, that maybe I could get a better understanding of why they are there?
I will warn you that with this attunement is going to come visions.
I have played a losing game with my sanity for a long time. I am not afraid of seeing things or hearing things, even if they're not there.
These visions will become almost debilitatingly intense. It will require you to go on a journey of sorts within your own mind to navigate the labyrinthine aspects of this mark.
You sure it's wise to do this now?
I would say it would be wiser to do it now than before the mark grows out of control.
No, I mean, right this moment now. If she is dealing with a vision in her mind and not conscious.
Oh, sorry. I misspoke. The visions will come, eventually. I know not when, exactly. It would not be immediate, if that is your concern. The spirits act on their own whims, of course, and are capable of discerning when the right time would be.
Shufeng, what do you think I should do?
Well, you spoke to me in confidence about how you had wished to glean a deeper understanding. I myself am rather gifted in interpreting the methods of the spirits themselves, but I could not offer you an actual communion with them like this creature could. I am not a spirit after all, so I think this is a very rare opportunity for you.
I accept your gift.
Show me your mark once more, then.
I take a deep breath and part my robes a little,
The
showing this
Kieran
weird
men-
horseman the goods.
The Kirin cranes its neck at first, and before you all begin, takes a tuft of its mane into its jaws and rips out a chunk of it, and then lays it on the ground next to or by Zevi's feet, and gestures Racelia to step forward.
She steps forward. Are you giving her the mane?
Let me check.
I want to warn you about giving her the mane, or any of us the mane. It is a DC 14 con save, 3 charge rune that, on a failure, incapacitates and the creature for 1 minute, and they repeat at the end of its turn. I mean, it's a lot weaker than hold person, but
Except it's creature, so it's closer to hold monster.
yes, just without the paralysis.
Yeah.
Incapacitate though. I'm trying to
They
remember.
just can't take actions. That's about it. I think can't take action is the only.
I may tweak it slightly since it's not the full main. It's only a part of it.
Yeah, you drop the DC or
So I have a no, actually I have a condition.
okay.
Or rather, because I planned on replacing stunned as a condition because I think, I mean, besides, for class features like monk, stunning strike, like for example, I was thinking of giving mind flayers, like their mind blast effect would have the dazed condition instead of the stunned condition, where it's a creature can choose to take a movement action or bonus action, but only one of those. I'd be okay with giving this portion of the main that, like
That's
a DC 14 to daze. That would be fine by me, actually.
That's fine. I just wanted to make you aware because I was reading the main piece and I was like,
No. I remember looking up the pieces a little bit before, and I remembered recently that I kind of wanted to tweak it slightly, but yeah.
Okay.
But then it would then kind of take its hoof and like push the rather intact main piece towards you. There. Just to, show that I am a creature of my word.
Thank you. Sorry that I had any ill intentions or anything. We fought another thing earlier and it looked, and we got some stuff from it, and this place has been, seems like it, a lot of things here have marvelous bits to them, so yeah. I'm just gonna.
I understand.
Now.
Before you attempt to put your horn into my chest hole, may I pet your nose just so that I can be comfortable?
Of course. And he lowers his head to be like more face level with you.
I cannot see, so it would be nice. I know your general shape, but you are like a horse on 4 feet.
Actually, Zevi, you see the Kirin clearly because it's a spirit.
Oh, weird.
You can see because you can see. I treat your blindness almost like ethereal sight. You can see spirits.
Okay.
So you can actually see the full.
Okay. Then retcon everything I just said and say, I'm not used to seeing creatures clearly. I see you perhaps more clearly than I see Lux or Atlas or even my own visage.
Your connection to the spirit realm seems to be even stronger than your connection to the physical, which is concerning for a mortal being. to say the least.
No, I have passed concerning a long time ago.
You know what? This is fair.
Well, it hurt me?
No, I do not believe so.
Then I am ready when you are.
You see then, as the Kirin raises its head, you watch as the clouds kind of begin to coalesce within the night sky, blotting out the stars. And you watch as the clouds begin to spark and a lightning bolt descends, a loud thunder crack kind of reverberating and booming through the sky as a lightning bolt descends and strikes the Kirin directly on the horn. And you watch as the horn begins to radiate a very strong and vibrant celestial blue energy as it then takes the horn and presses it against the mark. And as there's like a mote of light that connects the two of you together, it doesn't hurt you, but you do feel like a tingling, like static kind of begin to like just shock you from the inside out. And as you do, you feel a sense of warmth coming from that once cold void within your chest, Sevi.
That was
And
strangely pleasant.
you watch as 3 wisps of black mist swirl out from your mark, and begin to wrap themselves around the Kirin's horn, and then begin to spread along the Kirin's body. Its mane becomes a bit duller, and its vibrant blue skin turns a bit paler. But there's no other changes besides that.
Did that hurt you?
Sorry for the deception. I feared if I told you what might happen to me that you would not go through with it.
I did not want it to hurt you.
I am not in pain. But I have been the guardian of these woods for a rather long time now. I have watched civilizations rise and fall and rise again. I have seen countless storms and countless stars and have raised spirits of my own. The one negative experience about being a spirit is being unable to pass on. I would roam these woods until the woods themselves were non-existent. But that is not an existence that I would wish upon myself, nor anyone else.
What will happen to you now?
I will continue to exist for a time. But the essence that I took from you, the essence blocking you from connecting to your more spiritual aspects, will slowly begin to eat away at me. And soon I will fade into nothingness.
Hated that. Hang on, give me a second, sorry. And this is something you wish for?
Yes.
Who am I to deny you an end, should you seek it? I am just sorry that I had to be the one to bring it.
I like to think that the spirits work in mysterious ways. They have known my wish for a long time. Perhaps all it took was a little divine intervention for me to get what I want. The woods will be in good hands. My 3 daughters will see to it that these woods are kept safe.
She nods.
Zevi,
Yes.
if you could do me the honor of reducing your sanity by 2 points, please.
So
Thank you.
there's sanity 6 now.
Yep.
Ooh, we're gonna be wearing socks on our head pretty soon.
Thank you for this gift. I don't quite know what to say. But perhaps we were fated to meet. This is why I was drawn to you and you were drawn here.
That's what I like to think. I could feel the spirits kind of whisking me away from my normal resting location. I was guided by the fireflies. He says as he looks over to the fireflies, which are now, instead of glowing yellow, are glowing like a very soft green.
I do not know why my affliction affects others so. But perhaps with your gift I will learn more as to why.
I can only hope and wish for the best for you in that quest of yours.
We will do our best to see to the corruption here as well.
Thank you. That is all I ask. And he hops back onto the tree before turning his head to look at the rest of you. Thank you for indulging an old man.
Of course.
Thank you for not killing us.
So we're gonna go to a temple to go hunt demons now, right?
For sure.
Core. That sounds fun.
What's funny?
And you see off in the distance, you see 3 smaller Kirin are now currently watching over from the edge of the wood. And well, Zevi, you can sense them, but you can't see them.
I sense the presence of your daughters.
Yes. Tonight they mourn.
Atlas, I think I am sad.
It's okay to be that.
It is strange.
Well, that was a noble thing the Kieran did.
You're all muffled there. Maybe you should take your helmet off when you're talking about this.
You never know when battle's going to come. You gotta be ready.
I just saw this. Are you fucking kidding me?
Watching him try to
Great.
watching him look at it without the headphones was enjoyable.
Yeah, I was watching him put the headphones on. I was struggling for words a little bit there. It was great.
Fucking head up.
The Kieran, after returning to his daughters, then turns to you, Zevi. No matter what, always trust in the spirits.
They have never led me astray thus far.
As long as you continue to have faith in them. Lead you astray, they will not.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget you.
The Kieran then nods, and him alongside the other three slowly begin to fade into the fog, leaving behind what looks to be a small grove of illuminescent teal-colored glowing flowers where they once stood.
Watch a spirit be like, hey yo, jump off this cliff, it'll work, trust.
Hey, Lux, I think that might have been the coolest creature I ever killed. How about you?
Atlas will pat Zevi on the shoulder.
I was tricked into killing someone.
That's unfortunate.
Excuse me?
I was tricked into killing someone.
No. They're not the killer.
I
Sure.
touched the hole in my chest.
I'm sure maybe it was time for it to go soon anyways, so...
It is weird, because normally I do not find death sad being from the Shadowfell. It is very much a part of life and normal. But for some reason it is different with creatures such as him.
It's a shame he left. I didn't even
his-
get a chance to ask him about this. Oh, look at the fucking brand on my hand.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I forgot this thing was even here. Well, maybe next time.
I don't think there'll be a next time.
Oh, maybe another
Not
horny
with
horse
him,
comes
no.
by.
He does have daughters. Perhaps we will meet them.
Don't call them that when we meet them.
I'm sure that the spirits will understand he is but a child.
Zhu Fong will then raise his head a little. When he fades into nothingness, his life force will join the the river of spirits. The power from which we draw our voices from, Zevi.
This means
His voice
that
will
I
become
can.
part of the collective.
This means that I can call on him when required.
Potentially. And who knows?
Dude, hell yeah.
Maybe the fact that there was a connection between you two means that it would be easier for you to contact him specifically.
I can sometimes consult a specific spirit for questions. Normally one I have met, but I have met him now. I know his face.
Indeed.
So
Now.
who wants to see if my mark has changed enough and put their hand in it?
Did you actually ask that, Lux?
Neon raises her hand. Neon raises her hand.
Lux is already
It was
reaching out.
Who dibs first?
I push his hand away. Don't put your hand in her hole.
Please do not say it like this.
What she asked?
Jufong sighs tiredly and says, "I'm going back into my deactivation cycle."
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to
Aw,
sleep, I
man.
suppose.
You're too young for that, Lux.
Does Neon put her hand in Zevy's hole?
Neon is approaching Zevy.
Leon, do not.
Oh, if you are close by, you can just cure her as you did me, no?
Not currently, actually.
Oh, well, then she will be insane until the morning.
Or we
This
could
is
not
not-
do this.
Neon does it.
Neon does it.
Okay, but like,
Hey, Neon,
how
make a
do you
sanity
do it?
saving throw.
Okay, but like, no. Important distinction. Do you just touch it? Do you put like a finger in? Like, what are you?
A hand.
You fist it?
You're putting the whole hand in.
Whole. Oh,
You're fisting the
no.
hole.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Hey,
Fisting
Neon,
the
that
hole.
sanity saving throw that I said, make it with disadvantage, please.
What saving throw?
Sanity.
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 Sanity. Oh.
Oh, let me roll on the table for
Oh,
her.
that's actually not bad.
Doubtful it's enough.
The DC is
16.
higher.
Ah,
Which
It's
It's a
one?
whole hand.
Which one are we rolling? Let me roll it.
I give
let's
permission for her to
see.
roll it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So from the bottom up, 1, 2, 3. Just to tell me which one.
From the bottom up,
Yeah.
2.
so that didn't matter.
It didn't. It really didn't.
The character falls unconscious. No amount of Jones damage can wake the character.
Oh.
Oh no!
Neon,
Hey guys.
I'm borrowing you. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Wait, how long?
1d10 times 10 hours.
Oh.
So at minimum, we were on. Well,
Oh.
Oh, that's
Well,
a bad
most-
one.
at most, we could not have her for the fight. At minimum, we don't have her tomorrow. Personally, I don't see a downside.
Well, I don't know if we're heading to the temple now. I figured we were finishing our long rest first.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still.
Bro, this could be up
1d10
to
times
100
10
hours.
100
Yeah.
hours. Yeah. That's
I think you need to
Over
roll a
days.
d10.
Over
Zevy.
4 days.
I'll let her roll for
48,
time. I just wanted to
17.
roll on the table because Josh would have to
17,
import the table for everyone else, and me rolling it just saves him from doing that, you know?
Oh yeah. So Ares is just out of the campaign. Fantastic.
4 days.
That's one of the worst
Out of the
ones. Like,
mission.
the other ones aren't that bad.
That's probably the
Like-
worst one.
Told her not to do it.
Yeah, like let me roll a couple other ones. See, that one's just kind of funny.
That disadvantage on wisdom is not good.
It's checks.
This one would do nothing to me.
Or it could be or deafened.
Or deafened, yeah.
So that could actually
Which is
make
most
you
likely
just
the case.
worthless because you can neither see nor hear. So
That's very ableist of you, Heath.
Helen Keller
Gosh.
did amazing things.
Yeah.
If Zebbie was deaf, I feel like she'd shout at everyone by accident, you know? Like, she just...
You're somebody with deaf and blind, like, we would just disappear and you would have no idea.
I really like to imagine Atlas and Couch just both standing over her, like, thank God.
Alice just looking.
I mean,
I'm not
okay.
gonna carry her.
To be fair, we can get rid of it.
No, is that like
Do we have the means?
No amount of jostling or damage can wake the character.
Do
Yeah,
we
but-
have no, spells can get rid of it.
Spells can, but we're all, like, tapped for resources, I think.
it would
until
have
the
to happen.
morning.
Yeah, well, that's it. We'd have to blow one of our spells immediately before we go into the
What freaking spell?
remove
Lesser
curse.
rest.
Lesser Resto
Oh,
would
Lesser
do
Resto?
it,
Oh.
or one of Talsh's lay on hands may do it.
Does
I don't know.
it?
It's just,
I don't.
well, it cleared it for me.
I thought he cast the
Maybe-
lesser
Hold up a minute.
restoration.
I did not.
Okay.
No,
Why
he used
do
to
I
lay
have
on
spell
hands.
slots gone?
Josh let him take it from me because, you know, Goddess of Afflictions and all that.
True.
That makes sense. That's fair. Might do the same then for.
Do not have Lesser Restoration, and I do not have 5 points of lay on hands.
But we do.
Well,
have a
you will when
cleric,
we wake
so-
up after the morning.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do have a
but-
cleric, but do you think that I'm going to prepare Lesser Restoration for
Not
this
you.
silly
We
girl?
have, we have the other cleric.
Whoever's letting her.
Oh, that's true. But, you know, I'm
You
not
think
going to
Nano
cast
Yeah, no, I'm sitting
Hey,
here debating,
other-
would Atlas even do that?
Hey, other cleric, you think you're going to cast a Lesser Resto on this when you told them not to do it?
Look, listen. It's
Okay, I'm
it's
listening.
a very simple philosophy.
around
L
to
plus
find out.
ratio?
I mean, I think the bigger problem is Ares' character is made of pure metal. Do we really want to haul that body around?
Let me just.
Oh. We get Zhufang to do it. He's a puppet. What does he care?
Yeah.
Observe.
We're currently at a 9 out of 9.
Oh man, I'm going to bet that she's gonna have some fucked up vision too, because she.
We'll see how long it's for. If it's for like over 50 hours, then yes, I'll fix it. If not, then
And
I
the
think-
thing that about my lay on hands was that it was only for a short term, so I don't know if this
Yeah.
would cost more. or
I
even
mean,
be
I imagine
possibility.
you'd have to, only because that means Ares ain't playing in the rest of the game today. Like, it's kind of a stupid one, because like, it just means that player can't
Wasn't
play
she
anymore.
sick? I thought she was sick.
I think
Yeah,
she's feeling
but
better,
she's-
but
But she wanted to play the game.
yeah.
It is my last
I
session
mean-
after all. For the next 3 to 6 months.
Some of the indefinite madness ones would be so funny.
I actually weird thing, but I don't think any of the indefinite madnesses are like that bad. Like,
I don't. I mean,
like
the
look at
last
this.
one's pretty bad.
Rolled it twice.
That one's kind of fun.
Yes,
I mean,
you get
okay,
into the
indefinite
spirits.
madness. The indefinite madnesses are just flaws, basically.
Yeah.
You just get it.
I
Yeah.
only have an inkling of a suspicion of what I would have to do to get an indefinite madness. Josh has like hinted at it, but so like even if I crit success, I still only get a long term. So, but he said that there will be things that we might encounter later in which getting indefinite is possible for me.
Oh, he's
I
fun.
think I mean, the thing about indefinite madnesses is they're not debilitating because they don't affect your mechanics. They just change your RP. So they're not mechanically impactful. Whereas like a long-term or short-term madness, oh, you might just fucking die in a fight because you can no longer do anything.
Well, I mean, look at this one, like being unconscious for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I think that's a silly one, honestly. I don't like that one. Because it just wipes a player out. It's dumb. Right?
There's a few of them that take a player out from actually... I mean, that's the madness effect.
Oh, boy.
You get taken out. Like, losing the ability to speak is also very, like, hard to...
Because...
Yeah, but you still can
if you're a spellcaster, you can't cast spells anymore.
Yeah, but you're still in the game as a player. This is just, you're not even in the game. You're not involved. You're just out of the game. It's not like it's something you can work around. It's just you can't play. That's stupid, right?
Well, yeah. But, like, you know, losing the ability to speak makes it difficult. Like, you can do things, but you can't say anything.
Yeah, but you can still play. You just have to play around it, right? This is just, you just can't play. Right? You are just an observer for the rest of the game. That is dumb and a terrible thing to do in an RP game. Right?
Unless that person is completely fine with it.
Even then, that's... I can't imagine why you would be.
It's still like petrification, right? You get taken out.
That's being killed. That's different. Like...
If I took the risk of, like, rolling this to divine something and got this one, I would be a little upset. Like, I would be a little miffed.
Yeah, because, like, it's basically death, except worse, because it's not like you can just generate a new character right away, right?
Well, you'll come back in 4 days, max.
Yeah, that's pretty garbage, man. That could be that could be 10 sessions, depending on how the party plays.
Or 2 minutes.
Or 2 minutes, but we can't do it now, can we?
I know.
That's what I mean. It's a dumb mechanic.
I think the thing about the madness, like long-term madness and stuff, is like they're still fairly easily curable if you have the means. It's a lesser resto.
Even the indefinites almost like can be removed with a lesser resto, I think.
Yeah, we can remove with a lesser.
Go those are greater.
Yeah, but if you can remove with a lesser, fine. But other than that, though, dude, that is just crappy.
Calm emotion suppresses it. Remove curse, dispel evil.
Wait, do I even have access to lesser resto? Am I brain damaged?
If you are a cleric, yes.
I am a cleric.
So you should have access.
Yeah.
It's not on my spell list. Hello?
It didn't import it, I guess.
Why?
Yeah, forgot to?
But it automatically imported all cleric spells because I'm a prep caster.
Sometimes the thing doesn't work as well as it should. It misses stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm fucking adding lesser resto.
But like, lesser resto comes from 5 classes. So like, chances are you probably have someone in your class who can fix it. You'll be out a day at most.
Still making sanity checks. This is no bueno.
No, like
I try to stop her. I told her no.
No, I agree with you that if it's just a lesser restoration, then it's not so bad. But if it was like something that had to be removed with a greater, like you said earlier, then it would have been like, like how often you get fucking great? Yeah.
So if she had just touched it, or like even put a single finger in, she would have gotten a short term. But because she decided to put her entire hand in, she got a long term.
She fucked around and found out.
She was very lucky in with the deck of many things.
That was ridiculous. Pulled the most powerful card in the game.
Was that the rewind?
Yeah, it was the one that could let you delete any event in history. Not a rewind. It is delete an event in history. It is the most powerful card in the game because there is nothing in the rules that prevents the DM from stopping it. right?
That's why I don't use the deck.
Well, that and the deck's kind of garbage.
It is, yeah.
Like, one of my favorite stupidities with the deck was one guy pointed out, is like, you get a keep, but you gotta clear it out of monsters. And it's like, if you clear out any keep full of monsters, isn't that kind of your keep already?
Zevi, you watch as she puts her hand in. Her eyes then roll into the back of her head, and her eyes close. And you watch as her hand limply falls out from your void, and she immediately passes out in front of you.
And then dies. Well,
How many hours is this lasting?
Ares, you do the honor. Roll 1d10 times 10.
Josh already did.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine that's what the private roll dice was.
Okay. We have no idea.
Yeah, we don't get to know, guys. We'll have to cast it regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's times 10.
Yeah, in other words, like, they're out of the game for the next 4 days, up to 4 days, unless we cast lesser.
Yeah.
We were actually just discussing how, like, without the lesser restoration, that thing's the dumbest thing ever.
Josh, I know what this is, right? No, wait. Let me. I know what this is, right? Because I've seen people do this before.
Yes.
I still have a spell slot. Can we pretend that I had lesser restoration prepared?
We can just
sure.
take a long rest.
I'm one.
Oh, that's also true.
I'm one prepared slot short, and I have exactly one third level spell. So.
Yeah.
Or second level, so I can cast it. If you allow me to pretend, because I would have had it prepared, but it didn't import on my sheet. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna. She is fine. Give me a moment. And I'm going to get on my knees on the ground, much to my dismay, and cast Lesser Restoration.
To be fair, Zevi did make this happen by saying, "Would anybody like to touch my hole?"
And also, to be fair, she'd probably be aware of the madness effect being cured from Lesser Resto, so she'd most likely have it.
Well, yeah, so it was actually discussed between Josh and I that, I've seen people do this because people, I've spent 200 years with this affliction, so I've been around people who've tried to figure it out. So this is something that I'm incredibly familiar with.
It's like, can you fix me? And then they go insane. Here, let me fix that for you.
yeah, basically.
My bad.
Did you enjoy your nap?
Are you still touching Neon?
I am now, yeah.
When you say this, she will grab your wrist and pull your hand off in a way that you haven't seen before as she backs up a little bit. Yeah, just don't. Please don't touch me right now. No one touch me right now. It's fine.
Well, I had to touch you to wake you up.
Oh, I know. That's fine. That's not a problem. Just let's go of your hand. I'm good.
Are you okay, Neon?
Yeah, of course I am. What else would I be? I gotta touch a weird hole. That's new.
I mean, it's just you're kind of acting all the morbs.
It is very likely that she saw what she is most afraid of when she fell asleep.
Is that why she's mad as a hops?
The spirits know all, and they are not shy about letting you know.
So
I am sorry for whatever you saw.
It wasn't real, right?
No, it was not real.
You just see a huge sigh of relief wash over Neon.
You do not have to tell me what you saw, but I promise you, just...
Don't fist her hole again?
As someone who has played very dangerous games with my own sanity, the things that I have seen would make normal people drop dead. I understand that what you saw was likely your biggest fears, things that would scare you, and it was this spirit idea of a game. However, they are
thing
bored.
is, though,
They have
is
been
that I could
dead.
believe it could be.
Do you want to tell me what you saw?
You can keep going. No, it's just that knowing what happened there, it could have been real, actually. Now that I think about it, it's 50-50 at this point. I'm gonna be honest.
I could try and give you some peace of mind if you tell me what you saw. Maybe I can ask the spirits if it was a game or if it was real.
Then again, maybe it's just best if you sponge it out.
What does that mean?
Just sponge it out, like wring it, wring it out of your memory.
If you want peace of mind,
Zevi,
yes.
was he there?
Do you ask of the men of Mercury?
Was he there?
Who?
Him. Yes.
No, he was not there. I know from personal experience that the spirits can imitate someone that you know or remember. They can sound, smell, taste just like the person you remember. It can feel so real.
Sorry, taste?
It is not. Do you not taste smells?
No, I smell them.
Oh,
Besides the point.
when I smell something, I taste it on my tongue.
Strange.
I mean, she also hears sight.
I would really not want to be in a porta potty.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm going to. I am going to.
Sounds like a curse, is all I'm saying.
Neon, would you like to take my hand for a moment, and I can perhaps insight ask the spirits if anything you saw was real?
Neon
It's okay
will
if you
actually
don't.
She'll
Sorry.
give you a tentative hand.
Okay, I'm going to ask the spirits nicely if anything Neon saw held any merit, and I'm going to say it out loud. I know I've been asking a lot, spirits, and I'm sorry, but perhaps you can answer this question. If anything Neon saw was real?
I mean, I did do them a
You know the
solid by
deal.
sticking a hand in my hole, in your hole.
You know the deal. Give me a check save.
Yeah, I'm just saying they kind of owe me one.
Nice. Low high, just like
That's exactly what we want to see.
That's exactly what we want to see.
Yeah.
Okay, Zevi. The spirits, you hear them in a soft whisper next to your ear say specifically, what she saw was a fantasy based on a coming reality.
Neon, are you familiar with how these threads of fate work?
I'm not really a huge fan of it. I think it's kind of bullshit, but sure,
Okay,
I have
well-
an idea.
Whether or not you think it is real, it is real. It is true. Everyone has threads of fate that tie them to other people, to things. For instance, you probably have a thread of fate that ties you to Silas, which is why you are drawn to them. We have undoubtedly threads of fate that tie us to each other, which is why we all met and why we travel together. They exist whether we like them or not. There is a thread of fate that ties you to what you saw, which means it is a possibility. But you, like me, believe that fate can be bullshit. It can be changed. So it is possible that this can happen to you. But it is so far in the future that now, with the knowledge that you have gained, you can be ready for it.
Alright.
And I promise
Well-
you, I know we have a bit of a sordid history, and we have not always seen eye to eye, but I promise you that at every opportunity I will use my gifts to help you, so that you don't have to feel that fear again.
It's a little bit more complicated than that, but again, it's not here, it's not real, so it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Thanks though, Zeb.
Anytime.
If you want me to like help you with a date or something with your boyfriend, just tell me anytime, alright? I do owe you a favor now.
Boyfriend?
Yeah.
You do not owe me anything. And I do not know what the term boyfriend means. I looked at Atlas, like, confused, as if to offer a definition for the term boyfriend.
It's a bit of a loaded subject.
Ah. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, like
I got
like,
an idea. Why don't you what's his name? What's the Jocko
Like-
boy's name again?
Shufang.
Shufang. Why don't you call Shufang that whenever he wakes up? I'm sure he'd like it.
I would not do that.
Like watching Carly process in real time is crazy.
sorry, I'm method acting. These are exactly
promise
the
you,
looks
I
on Debbie's
swear
face right
he's
now.
going to like it, hon. I wouldn't lead you astray like that.
Okay.
Is the
I will-
smoking also method acting?
No, Debbie doesn't smoke. Perhaps I will not. But boyfriend, that is what
Oh.
Silas is to you, yeah?
Nah.
I do not share a bed with Jufang.
I mean, you could. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. I'm so sorry.
Alright, isn't he a simulacrum though?
Oh, that means there's multiple of him. Aren't you a lucky girl?
My watch. Are we going to bed?
How long did all
It's
this
late
take?
and I'm tired.
An hour, I'm guessing, because that's how long the recording went.
Yeah, and it was just straight RP basically. So.
Yeah, so that's accurate time to time. Maybe we should all get some sleep before we go fight the demons in the morning.
We still got watching.
well, what do you- Yeah, I still need to. It's my watch, isn't it?
Correct.
I do not want to sleep. Would you guys mind if I sat quietly and watched with you?
Oh, it's fine by me.
Okay, thank you. I will not be in your way.
So, Ray, who do you like?
The nurse girl, the doctor on the ship.
That is my client.
Sorry. sorry.
That was 5 seconds.
Oh no, my
Oh, you acted very strangely when that happened.
Oh, Ares' Discord is dying.
No. The madness is kicking in.
So I have to actually knock Ares unconscious. We'll wait for it.
Ask who you're crushing on. Leaves. Does not elaborate.
So, who do you like?
Bye.
You want me to ask them for you? Bye. I'm doing the finger things, like.
Turning on
You know?
the video right now as we speak.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Between Lux and Neon, this party's gonna go fucking insane.
Lux and Neon's the real reason we all started with less than 10 sanity.
We didn't
You wanna
all
convince
start with
me any
less than
different?
10 sanity. Some of us did.
How could this happen to me?
I've made my mistake. You know they're Canadian.
I did not know that actually.
How do you
Canada's
not?
not a real place.
You're not a real place. Shut up.
Dude, we're
You're
bigger
right.
than
I'm
you.
a person. I'm not a location.
Canada's bigger than
Yeah, Canada is not real.
Oh my god,
nor
you're
is
from
Australia.
Upside Down Land. Shut up.
Nor
I
is
said
Australia.
Canada. Canada is not a real place. Canada is a real place.
Oh, I fucking hate you. I hate you so much. I'm flying to Australia and going to punch you right in the nose.
I'll just sit in the kangaroo
Which nose?
couch. That, I'll have protection.
Joey Maxing.
Storm's just gonna booby trap the trees outside of his house with drop bears. It's
yeah,
fine.
it's the drop
Oh
bears.
my! I'm fucking. Be right back. I need a minute.
The drop bears are coming.
It's okay.
The,
I'll just take
the
public
drop bears
transport.
cometh.
Whoa, drop bears be upon me.
Whoa, drop bears be upon you.
Oh boy. Why have you done this?
What game did I play recently that had a drop bear reference? Fuck. Oh, it was Path of Exile.
Path of Exile.
They were fucking called. Oh, they had like a strange name though. They were fucking like it was like Falling Ursine or something like that.
Oh my god.
And they actually did jump out of trees at you.
Of course they did.
Here we go. Drop bear attack.
Plummeting Ursa. That's what they're called.
Dude, I loved Infinity Wars.
I find it so funny that people are so scared of koalas. Yet they just sit in the fucking trees and eat and have chlamydia. That's all they do.
Koalas
just
are
like-
so fucking useless.
They're just like me for real.
Me
Shut
too.
up, Eric. Shut up,
Man.
Josh.
Here you
Hey
go.
Storm, look at my background.
You got
Oh no.
hell yeah.
Oh my
Cheese.
god, it's Biggie
It's
Cheese.
Piggy Cheese.
Biggie cheese!
Love that guy.
There's a mouse on screen. Kill it. Go on, my
Fuck.
trained hunter. Attack.
Fucker could not hope to approach Biggie Cheese.
Look at him. This is the face of a killer.
What's wrong with Biggie Cheese, man?
He also just wants snackies and cuddles.
Yeah. He looks like he's more in the snacky mood at the moment.
Hello, baby, my good boy.
Who's taking the next watch?
Well, Neon was talking and then wasn't.
Neon, yeah, and then
Oh.
yeah, that's why.
I mean, we could just
Lord.
flip the two for convenience sake until Ares pops back on.
We could do
Sure.
that. Yeah,
I'm
that's
happy to
fine.
just keep sending "Whoa" blank be upon ye.
I'm gonna pre-roll these next two just so I know what's happening, and then you guys can RP for a bit while I have to use the restroom.
That's my picture.
Okay, cool. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
I don't like that.
How funny. Anyway, whoa, Gator be upon me.
Please look at fucker.
We're gonna have to fight this.
Oh man.
We're fucked.
Oh,
What if you had to fight? What if you had to fight fucker instead?
Fucker.
This
Yeah,
is
the
his
cat.
name. I call you fucker so much, your name might as well be that, huh? He just wants cuddles and lap time.
Poor Aries' computer must
too.
be really messed up.
Or just slow.
The computer
Eric,
failed
are
the
you
sanity
okay?
check.
Yeah. Well, like in a general sense, no. But like as of right now, yeah, I'm fine.
John, why does your skin look green? Okay, it doesn't anymore.
It's the
You were
green.
Shrek masking for a moment.
Shrek matching, let's go.
Wait, hang on. Green. I just googled green.
The color green.
Yeah.
What is green?
It looks like Aries is back on the computer.
Okay.
Why did you ask me if I was okay? What the hell did I do?
Well, you know, like as a general question, I feel like it's always kind of, you know, a safe ask in your direction.
Important to keep tabs on me.
Yeah.
When I'm quiet for too long, it's like whenever your cat goes into a room and just starts to be quiet.
Or whenever my cat goes into a room and then I suddenly hear like glass break. Hey Aries, look at my webcam for a second.
Yeah, hi.
It is fucking.
Oh, whoa.
Behold, fucker.
Honestly, that's just me at this point sometimes.
It's so funny when the camera, like the webcam, glitches out and it just slowly fades from existence, and you're just pulling it into the void.
Yeah.
So,
He freaked
Carly,
out there for a minute. He's like, no!
Carly, if you do me a
Cat
favor
back.
and look towards general chat, this is what I feel like you need to buy for fucker here.
His name is Ollie. Oh.
Earn
Do you
your
think
days
he'd-
on this erection thing?
I love Ollie. So, for context, my cat recently lost his bonded companion, and he's been very clingy ever since. And he's been a royal pain in my ass because he's lonely. So I'm thinking of getting him a girlfriend.
Oh,
I'm gonna hook him up.
is that's what I'm trying to do with people here.
God damn.
Speaking of which, I guess we can continue with the
I
RP now that Aries is back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
go
I-
ahead. Yeah, Josh did say to continue with it.
Nah, we're gonna go
Yeah.
for
So Ray, I'm just wondering, do you have your eye on anyone?
not in particular, really.
I thought you liked that the medic.
She looks
Oh, you do? Oh, what
Basically,
did
I
you
seemed-
say?
Basically, I seemed very flustered, I think is the word.
What happened to not getting in the way of our watch? You know?
I lied. I like this when the attention is not on me, you know?
I mean, I find her attractive, sure, yeah. Would I do anything? I don't know.
Do you want help with romancing the lady?
No?
I'm inciting that.
I'm also inciting that.
Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Oh, well.
It's okay, I have
Oh.
a -2, so...
You got a good chance of passing even with it.
No.
Nope, never mind.
Nope.
Excuse me.
It's a maybe. She may need help. That's... Yeah.
I think she found your demeanor charming.
How could you possibly know?
You say this to the woman who has ghosts whispering in her ear. I know a lot that I shouldn't know.
Alright, fair. Look, I'm not really in the business of, like... I don't know what I'm doing.
This
You
is
will
why
be on-
you ask. Yeah, this is why you ask for help. You two can go on a double date together. It'd be adorable.
A double date?
Yes, like a double date. Use your Fong and then Ricilia. And
I know what
Medic-
the word double means. I know what the word date means, but when you put them together like this, I have no idea what you are saying.
Well, you go with your boy toy, and then Ricilia goes with her hot girlfriend. That's Medic.
You just hear calling
Well-
out from a tree. It's like an orgy. Just goes back.
Oh, no, that's not true. That is not true. This is. We can't do that. I mean, I'm not sure if Racelia's into that, but I'm just saying for right now, you gotta start
Oh
slow.
my God. Absolutely not.
You gotta wine and dine her, compliment her, talk about what she's interested in.
Look, I have a lot of work to do. She has a lot of work to do.
While you two work together, you two can kiss each other. It'd be hot and cool.
Oh my god.
She seemed very interested in the void. Did you know much of that?
The void?
Yes.
Does Ray know much about the void, or is she describing something that Ray knows already of?
Like,
A void, like where I get my powers.
That was a question to Josh. Liam.
yeah. So, I mean, your studies were mostly in artificery and the Underdark, correct?
And psionics. And whatever.
Oh, psionics. Okay. Psionics actually would have some ties, because initially psionics are viewed to be originally stemming from the void.
Yeah.
So I would say that you probably know of it. Like, details about it, though? Probably not.
Okay.
Only because the void has, like, very little known information about it.
Wait, she was interested in the void?
Yes, I can teach you about this if you would like to know. Give you something to talk about.
Sure.
This is something I am understandably a little familiar in. Atlas also knows a lot about it too.
Look, I just... It's not really, like, it's... She's just attractive, okay? Like...
That is a good baseline for finding a mate, no?
What? That doesn't mean that I have to do anything about it. I can
I
find
mean-
a bunch of other people attractive. Doesn't mean I'm going
Don't
to date
Don't you
all of them.
want to be her friend though? Like, get to know her, see if there's sparks. You know, you can't just
That-
like let it go to the wind. You have to at least see.
That's kind of intimidating. I'd rather just, she can
That's-
work on helping other people with it being a medic, and I'll just cure my own wounds. That's fine. We'll never have to look
What
at each other ever again.
What if she wants to heal you though? While you're at the the edge of death, she could kiss you and then you get healed.
The spirits say she is quite a gentle kisser. And they are giggling in my ear at the moment. The spirits also say that she tastes like cherries?
I really wish this conversation would end.
Why are you all awake?
I've been trying to trance for the last 20 minutes, and all I'm hearing is how my subordinate tastes like cherries and is a gentle kisser.
It really is quite interrupting the sleeping.
That is what the spirits tell me.
Neon will start playing some very light, inspirational, romantic music to get the feeling. Like, I mean, come on, like. How can you hide? We're literally looking at you. She's literally looking at you. We are literally looking at you.
How are you trying to slink away right now?
While they're distracted by looking at other people who are talking and realizing that they are awake, she's going to slink away.
It's still very foggy, so I guess it's technically possible.
That's
Oh
fine.
my
She'd rather
God.
get lost.
The spirits also tell me that she thinks you're pretty too.
Oh.
She just sits behind the mushroom tree.
Oh, I think we embarrassed her a bit too much.
Perhaps. I am just glad it was not me for a change.
Oh no, I'm still waiting for you to call him your boyfriend tomorrow.
Do my perception check.
I do not think that that would be wise. I think that for something like that, two people would have to agree on such things. I have not signed a contract.
Do you want to plan your date then with him?
He has asked me to dinner. Is this a date?
Exactly. Yeah, that's a date. He wants to get to know you so you could possibly, get together like that. Like, mate,
I have
kinda.
had Atlas made me breakfast once. Is this also a date?
No. Atlas is too much of a... I don't know. That's Atlas? I mean, he is kind of cute, but...
The look on your face.
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe if I talk to him enough.
He cooks a very good breakfast.
Oh, he cooks. That's a little bit better.
He made breakfast for me one morning.
I mean, it's fun to tease Tausch all the time, and then you sometimes, Debbie, but I think that you might be taken by someone else, so I'm like, maybe I could try to talk
But I am right here.
No, I know, sweetheart, but I could try to flirt with Atlas, that could be funny. Even though he might not reciprocate, it'd be absolutely hilarious to see his reaction to it.
I would be interested to see how he would react, yes, I think.
Well, I guess you're something to look forward to then.
I think perhaps I will be going insane at some point in the near future.
I mean, I did put my hand in your hole, so that's got to account for me being at least slightly insane as is.
She has this exact look on her face, like... I don't think I liked hearing you say that. See, and she'll like put her hand through the hole in her chest. When I do it, nothing happens.
I could do it again.
Do not. I am out of spells to bring you back.
Alright, I understand. I mean, I was going to flirt with Ray a little bit, but I'd feel kind of bad with how, I don't wanna make her run away from me that quickly.
Oh, so soon you forget about your boyfriend after he has been taken.
He's not, he's my roommate, we're just friends.
And they were
The spirits tell me he is attracted to you.
That's, I don't, insight.
Well,
Fuck.
Hard to read.
I do have a 1d4, to add. Sure, I'll use my talent.
Give her advantage. Now, DM, give her advantage on it. I'm not hiding anything.
Okay, you can have advantage then, if she's not trying to hide it.
Oh, oh my god!
He's even worse at figuring out what hiding.
I got a 10. That's a 10. Still nothing, Liam?
I'm not being dishonest with you. I'm telling you what I hear. Sometimes, especially these spirits like to tease. So sometimes they'll say something like, Silas and Neon are fucking, and then they'll say, do we speak truth or do we lie? They like to, they think it's funny.
Well, that
they have
part's
been
a
dead.
lie.
They have been dead many years. They get bored.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, that part's a lie. I have not had sex with Silas.
Would you like to?
I mean, he is. If I have to be honest, he doesn't look half bad, but we both got very complicated things we're trying to deal with right now.
I do not know what he looks like.
Well,
But
like,
I took your word for it.
you can look through your familiar's eyes and I can make, like, a minor image of him.
I do not care this much.
Shrug.
Jeez.
Our Roman perception for the thingy.
On the scale
Makes
of
sense.
1 to 10, how attractive do you think he is?
With his personality or without his personality?
With his personality.
With?
Yes, appearance
Like
alone
a-
means little.
Like a 6 or a 7.
I will not tell him you said this when you two eventually end up together.
That's not going to happen.
Um,
I'm a bard. I have to keep myself available for the masses.
you wish to have sex with the masses?
Typical bard player. No, I'm just kidding.
Just wants to fuck everyone.
Maybe there's something wrong with that.
Typical Aries.
This is my first time actually embracing it instead of like being too scared to do it.
I think. I do not think that there is anything wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. And it's only the beginning of our journey. You remember the strands of fate or whatever the bullshit you're talking about? Something could come down the line that could make me change my mind. We'll see what happens, though.
Perhaps. We are not so bound by the strands of fate.
I mean, I'd hope not.
Us particularly, the spirits have mentioned to Shufang. That is why he wished to align with us.
Hmm.
We are meant to be able to defy fate in ways that others cannot. For what reason, I don't know, but
Oh, it's because I'm awesome, that's why. That's just very clear and simple.
I had theories, and none of them were that.
Well, you're welcome for a sense of divine wisdom.
Divine?
Yeah. Godly, you know.
I'm not sure which among us is a god.
Well, I mean, of course it's gonna be me. I mean, not now, though. I still need to get followers and shit like that. But, you know, I'll get, like, a cult one way or another.
A cult?
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean by this?
I'm a bard. I play music. I do all that kind of stuff. There's gonna be people who are weird fans of me. They're gonna make a cult one way or another, and I'm like... It'd be funny to get the title of a god.
I'm not sure you want a cult.
I mean, like, I tell them not to do weird, like, super weird stuff. I don't know if Zevi can tell if they're lying or not. Do you want to roll it? Alright, I'll privately roll this. I need to figure out how to do that again. Oh, here it is.
My eyebrows are twitching because I think I've had them furrowed for too long. Like I've had them.
I want to say that Neon isn't being 100% truthful, and mostly is just doing it to say shit.
Is this what your people call a joke?
I wouldn't say my people joke. They don't really see the necessary function to joke.
I meant humanoids in general.
Oh, I'm not from the material plane, so like,
You've mentioned several times at this point, yes.
I know, I'm just saying from like, I don't know about other humanoids. I'm just saying the humanoids that I grew up around didn't joke because joking wasn't a necessary function.
I would be inclined to agree. I still have a really good sense of humor, though. I'm funny.
You are absolutely hilarious, my lady.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways, though, can we cut over to someone else? I'm starting to literally lose my voice a little bit.
Oh, okay. Who is
It's Ray and Talsh.
Okay. Tosh?
Ray stays where she is.
Where is my watch partner? The two of you over there. Anything?
Oh, I think she went that way. We perhaps embarrassed her a little.
I could hear. You are not subtle quite about it. Ray, you can come out from wherever you are. Neon is going to sleep.
Roll me a persuasion.
Sweet.
Oh no.
You can come to me.
I do not even know where you are.
Unfortunate.
If you get ambushed because I cannot look behind my head, that is your fault.
I will watch for you.
You cannot.
That's why it is funny. See, I told you, Neon, I can joke.
Neon is already passed out snoring at this point.
Oh man. No one is there to witness my humor. Basically, I'm sorry we embarrassed you. I'm going to bed now.
Alright.
So she just spent 2 hours embarrassing you?
No,
You may cut off a lock of my hair in your sleep if you would feel vindicated.
No, it's fine.
Good night.
It's not gonna be helpful for either of us.
No. What were you looking at me for earlier?
What do you mean?
When Xavier was speaking with Neon.
I was doing the watch like we were supposed to? I don't even know if they will look.
This is where you guys find out that the frogs took away Lux.
No, not just now.
Oh, earlier.
I suppose earlier is indefinite, yes.
She was talking about the threads of fate thing, and just our conversation during the day.
Yes. It came to mind as well, but I do not believe in quite so much freedom about fate as perhaps they do.
Right. I just thought it was a coincidence as well.
Perhaps so. Perhaps not.
But,
what do you think about these strands of fate?
I don't know. It's not something that's really studyable. It just kind of just happens if you believe it, or if you just believe that things
You spend
lead
too
to
much
a
time in the realm
procedure.
of concrete.
Well, having facts and answers helps me get what I want.
And for the unanswerable?
I search for an answer. Things usually have an answer. They may be buried very secretively, but something's usually the root cause of something else. And even
I
if it
suppose.
is just magic or the divine, that's still the cause. It doesn't have
You
to
would
be
consider
buried
those answer enough?
Yeah. There's enough proof. It's not like I don't, there's magic everywhere. There's evidence of the divine everywhere.
Yes. I am
So,
evidence of the divine.
I find it kind of foolish to deny those things of their power. But, it's not my realm of expertise. I'm much more comfortable within the realm of making things and whatever else I have going on.
Fair enough. Your weapon. Did you make it yourself?
I did. Yeah.
Well done. Seems an excellent work of craftsmanship.
There's more to work on it. I've been tweaking it a little. I
How
just
so?
now recently added. Well, remember when we were fighting on the ship against those weird goblin?
Yes.
It was very loud. It is no longer that loud. It's very quiet, actually.
I have not heard it since then, I do not believe. There was a little bit more noise up when we were in the astral plane fighting whatever whale landed on this planet with us.
That is fair. But, it shouldn't pose a problem to being quiet anymore, and at least I can use it to take people out without them noticing, hopefully. If I don't miss.
Are you one to miss?
Lately, apparently so. Usually
We
not.
all have off days. Tomorrow is a new day.
I hope so.
Well, may not here, but back home.
But
Would you like to see my ring? Yes, the one we spoke about earlier.
If you're willing to show it.
I hold no emotional tie with it. And Tash will take off the ring and hand it to Racelia.
She examines it. Does she notice anything about it?
Nah, it's just a regular signet ring.
Would she really recognize the symbol? DM? More than...
Through her research, yeah.
Okay. I've definitely seen the marking before, yeah.
I imagine most Drow have gone their life seeing it.
Hmm. I don't really know if you would ever recognize me.
If it were not my own signet ring, I would not recognize mine.
Okay. That's fine.
I did not spend much time in school.
Quite the opposite for me. Kinda got bullied a lot for it, but, you know.
It seems to have paid off.
Yeah. It definitely has. In certain ways.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Rather quiet out here, aside from the few creatures that we have met. The mane you collected earlier.
Yeah.
What is it capable of?
Well, I've done a bit of study on it. It can be used to help someone casting lightning magic to change the orientation of their spells.
Sounds
Or
useful.
if used on a weapon, you can use it to daze a creature for some time. Quite useful, either for you or any.
I need nothing.
Hmm?
I do not need anything. Give it to someone else.
Well, it would either be Atlas, myself, or you who would take it, most likely. I don't know anyone else here who's quite proficient in lightning magic. So... And I only really make one attack. So I have less opportunities to make good use of it.
Talish is going to ask you in Undercommon, assuming you speak it.
She does.
Did you? Are you comfortable speaking about your mother?
I can do my best.
Did you know her for a time?
I did, yeah.
Do you know if she went somewhere and never came back?
She did.
Do you know where she went?
That's why I'm here, trying to find out. She never told my father, myself, or my godmother, where she went for our safety.
She sounded like a kind woman.
She was.
I'm glad you had
Is-
parents of that.
Yeah, I apologize about yours.
Hmm.
Must have been hard.
I still struggle with it. There is not a day goes by that I do not think about what happened.
Hopefully, you'll be able to deal with that in the future, and I'll be able to find my mother.
God is willing, I will find the man responsible.
I'll make sure I'm at least be able to help you through that.
I'm glad I get to know you, Resilia.
I'm the same. To know you, not me.
I do not mind it either way.
To be perfectly honest with you, I didn't think you'd be. I thought you'd be the last one I'd get to know properly.
Friends come in any shape and size.
Right. You just. The whole mask thing and your demeanor seem very unapproachable.
I can count on one hand how many people I would call friend. I have not spent a lot of time socializing.
I'm trying to get everyone to know everyone better. It's take some time.
Some come more naturally than others.
Indeed.
Did
How
you
old are you, by the way?
Ah, the mask I suppose could make it difficult.
Yeah.
I'm 26.
She looks surprised at that.
You look like that was not the answer you were expecting.
Thought you'd be older, to be honest.
I grew up quick. Physically and mentally.
That's understandable.
And yourself?
I'm 21.
Probably the closest in age out of everyone.
Yeah, actually. Seeing as we have three people who I believe are over the age of 100.
Probably higher than that.
And Lux, who is
12, roughly.
12. The most unexpected.
I've asked you many.
Oh, go ahead.
I have asked you many questions. Is there anything you would wish to ask of me?
Do you wear the mask because of for yourself or for other people?
Very much so of both. I was tired of the reactions I would get from people. Though there are a few here who know what I look like under the mask. I've only ever had the mask for less than a year now.
I see. Would you ever show me sometime?
Perhaps someone more private.
She nods.
Thank you for understanding. It is not a kind sight. Better than when I was a child, though.
I've seen worse.
Zevi compared me to the undead.
I'm sure that's... It's probably fine.
I appreciate your assurances.
She gives a small smile.
Why are you curious what under the mask?
I'm just a very curious person.
Never a bad thing. Well, maybe a bad thing. Lux is quite
I,
curious, perhaps too much for his own
yeah,
good.
yeah. He's a child, you know. It's that age. He knows an awful lot of things about things he shouldn't.
Things that perhaps people our age shouldn't even know.
Yeah, must have been hard.
Hmm.
Should
This damn rain, I cannot tell if the sun is ever going to come up.
looks up into the sky and just kind of relishes in the rain.
You enjoy the rain?
It's nice. It's relaxing. A pain when I'm trying to do work, but if I'm just watching, it's nice.
I'm glad. The sound of it calms me. But
Yeah.
feeling it on my face, it gets into my cloth and reminds me of a very poor day.
Ah.
So what do you think of our companions so far?
They're nice.
Tactful answer.
Zevi's been helpful for the most part. Lux is a child, and I don't really know what to do in that. I'm sure we'll get to know each other more, but and I haven't really spoken to Alice much yet. And my interactions with Neon have been dubious at best.
I feel like that could be said for most everyone here.
I'm sure as time passes, we get to know each other a little more.
I think the strands of fate theory that Devi spoke about earlier was rather accurate. I've never seen such a band of misfits.
And we certainly are that.
No home with anyone else.
I think the light is starting to finally peak, should we wake them up?
It will be a long day ahead of us. Let them sleep another while. I would go ahead and start getting the camp packed up.
I'll start setting up, well, putting everything away as well. Thanks for the talk. As
Why, thank me.
I don't know.
It is no issue to talk. I don't do it much, but with those I am comfortable around, I am content to talk as much as I need. Crowds and multiple people put me off still.
She nods. And she continues packing up. I guess should actually roll perception.
Could I give advantage on that? Because shit, never mind. Ours does not change.
It doesn't change.
Plus, you have to have
Holy.
like proficiency to give advantage.
It's fine.
Yo.
21.
See,
Tosh. You notice that the fireflies, that are around, are kind of forming like almost like a protective barrier around your camp for the night. It would seem that the Kirans or the Kiran family have saw to it to see that you all are well protected.
Talsh will smile to himself as he continues packing up his part of the camp. And after another few minutes, he'll go over and wake up Atlas. Atlas, wake up.
Is it
Oh,
morning?
What was that, Storm?
No, go ahead.
I was going to wake him up and tell him that it's morning. Yes,
Ray.
the day is... Oh.
Go ahead.
Yes, Atlas, the dawn seems to be coming upon us. The light is streaking through the sky as the captain of this whole operation. I figured it would be up to you to figure out if we want to leave camp now.
Well, alack and allay, a new day is upon us.
Yes, what that means. You're picking up too much on Lux.
Ray wakes Lux up if he's not awake.
I mean, Lex is up in a tree, but he would have woke up easy.
She could climb the tree.
Xufeng is going to approach Zevi. Hey, Zevi, he says, well, like, just gently, like, shaking her shoulder.
I'm awake. Hello.
Hello. What the Kiran said last night made me, want to give pause. I think if we are going to be heading out further into a temple within the next week or so, it would not be beneficial if you were to start having vivid visions in a combat situation.
So what you're telling me is that I took part in agreeing to set out on a mission with everyone and I cannot see it through.
I hesitate to put it that way.
That is how I hear it.
Well, the Kiran himself knew what would happen upon helping you deepen your connection, and he did not just make this agreement with you, he made the agreement with everybody. I think he knew what was at stake.
I suppose it is lucky for everyone here that I am not exceptionally capable in combat. Otherwise, perhaps losing me would be a hindrance.
A
I think
party
it will
without
be
you
a
will always
hindrance
be
in
in
other
there.
ways.
What did you say, Talsh?
Without you, we will always be hindered. Everyone here plays some part.
Perhaps that is true.
Perhaps not. It is true.
Atlas, I think I am sad again.
Well, unfortunately, he brings up a good point.
I know.
But fret not. I think if you return to the ship and help out there, we'll be back soon.
Yes.
You stay safe, Mom. We'll take care of everything.
You stay safe too.
I can escort you back so that you're not alone, Jufeng says while offering a hand to her.
If any one of you dares die before meeting me again, just know that I will not let you rest soundly.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll keep him safe.
I would much prefer if they kept you safe.
Ah, Mom, I can take care of myself. Look what I did to the big dinosaur.
Unfortunately, my life is not mine to give away or keep.
Yes, it belongs to Veta.
Correct.
I remember. Perhaps give me a few moments.
Of course.
I would like to say goodbye to everyone.
Take your time.
I have to turn off my camera because I'm at risk of crying right now.
Oh no.
I am strong and handsome. Atlas, you will keep them all safe. I know you will.
Of course, to the best of my abilities. I've still yet to show you all what I can truly do.
You haven't even seen my final form.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think we saw enough fun.
Listen,
Man, do not make me regret.
the chicken and the rock thing. You mention it again.
John with the goblin
Boy,
all over again.
Very displeased.
What are you gonna do? Pass out on me?
Man, do not make me put you back to sleep. Yeah.
I'll play nice. I'll play nice, just for you.
Not for anyone else. Not even yourself.
Oh, because I think you're cute.
You cannot see me.
Okay, I can't guarantee everybody's gonna come back with all their limbs, but they should be alive.
What do you mean they should be alive?
Exactly what I said.
It means we're not going to be dead, Mom.
It's alright. It's alright, Zevi. I'll keep everyone happy and on their toes. You don't have to worry about that, darling.
You will keep everyone happy?
Oh yeah, they're not gonna be depressed if I'm making fun of them.
I fail to see how this helps.
Morale or some nonsense, I assume.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, we're not gonna lose anyone. I'll make sure the mood is kept light and jokey, so like, you know.
There
It'll
are
be
some
fun.
moments that call for seriousness. Yeah.
Oh, then I won't deal with that. It's up to the others.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll take care of all the serious moments.
I'll take care of the
I'm-
non-serious moments.
I'm sure you will, my child.
Neon will walk over. Are you wearing your mask right now, by the way?
No, probably not.
She'll kiss your forehead. I'll make sure they're safe. I promise that, alright?
She, furrows her brows and looks at you confused for a moment.
I don't
Wipes her
mind
forehead.
Like Silas as a contender.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
I regret not being able to see this through with you. And perhaps I would not have taken this trade if I knew what it truly meant.
Oh, Silas is a big boy. He'll be fine. This isn't the first time he's been kidnapped.
I don't just mean that. I mean the other things as well.
You will be with us again before you know.
Perhaps if I am seeing and hearing things, I won't even notice the time pass.
Exactly. You can play with your own versions of us for the entire time.
I
Can you
don't
make me
think.
hot? Well, hotter than I am. I know it's hard to do that, but
I do not. I've seen what you looked like for 0.5 seconds, and it was at your back.
You could light her on fire in your visions.
did my bat
I
look
don't
good at
have-
the very least?
I don't have fire magic.
There are more than magic ways to make someone on fire.
There are? I'm kidding. I know there are. It's fine. This was a joke, you know?
Keep working on it, Mom.
I'll get there.
Alright,
We'll match
Ray.
Celia one day.
Come on, Ray. You have to say goodbye to her.
We're not. No. Why is this such an emotional moment? We're just gonna see you back in the ship.
I do not know what condition I will be when you see me again. There is an unknown aspect to it. Perhaps my mental faculties will not be the same. Perhaps I will forget you all. It wouldn't be the first time such thing has happened.
You'll get to meet us all over again.
Oh, what joy that will be. She smiles slightly. Will you show me what you look like under the mask again?
Perhaps.
You've shown people what you look like!
Yes. Not you.
What?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like the mystery about it. Makes you more attractive.
I saw his chin, Mom.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ray, you sound different.
What was said? Sorry, power cut out.
Debbie said that they may forget everyone.
Oh, that was not what I expected.
I do not know what to expect. I wish I could tell you that I've had weird magic taken from my chest before, but this is not something that has happened. So I do not know what to expect. And sometimes I forget things. Sometimes I lose bits of myself. I do not know if when you see me again I will remember you, or remember what I was doing, or even that I will remember how to cast magic. It is... the unknown can be scary.
I see.
So perhaps this is the last time you may see me as I am now.
Well, hopefully it won't come down to that.
Yes, one can hope.
I mean, you could always turn out to be a better version of yourself than you are now. So you
I am-
might have some. Hey, you have something to look forward to, maybe.
I am flawless as I am.
Oh, I forgot.
You're
I
blind.
was so-
My blindness is not an impediment.
You could grow like a third arm or something. I don't know. It's a possibility of anything that could possibly happen.
She like looks down at her body, trying to like picture where a third arm would come from.
Would
Perhaps
that,
like a
From the
tail.
hole. Tail
If
of the
I had-
hole.
If I had a tail, I would use it to try and trip you. I think.
I mean, I imagine tails are a lot of fun, Mom.
Yeah, wouldn't you think so, Shivang?
This is not a matter of chasing tail. Leave that out of it.
What does that mean?
Do not worry about it.
I am worried about it.
Maybe someday you'll forget it.
Maybe that day is sooner than I expect.
I doubt it.
I suppose I will go.
Before you do, Lux will go up to Giuseppe one quick though, go grab her hand and go, you know, Mom, I know you're worried that your things are gonna go bad. I know they're not going to. You know, we're gonna see each other again. We'll all remember each other. I know we will. And just to make sure you don't forget us, and I know you won't. Gorgonzola?
Gorgonzola!
You're gonna go with Mom and keep track of her, and you help her keep her sanity, Gorgonzola.
She'll take the small creature, sort of with a smile on her face. I suppose I can make you a trade. And she will give you her mask. It has been a comfort of mine for too long, I think. And you mentioned you liked it when we first met. You can hold on to it for now.
You sure, Mom?
You can match with Tausch now.
Lux just puts on his head, which is probably just way too big.
It's a little heavy too, because it's like made out of actual like animal bone.
Actually, Lux has got a fairly decent strength score, so. I'm gonna add that to my loot.
The spoils of war.
Yeah, for sure. Neon, do you think I can convince Zhufang to carry me back to the ship? That was a joke. I am so funny.
I do think it would be easy to.
To carry me?
Yeah, to convince him.
What do you mean by this?
You said how easy do you think it would be to convince him? I'm answering your question.
Why do you think it would be easy to convince him?
He seems a gentle, kind enough person.
Actually, Lux is gonna go over to Zhufang. Zhufang?
Yes.
I just want you to know, if anything happens to Miss Evie, I'm gonna kick your ass. And it does that, like, points his eyes at him, does the eye point thing, we're like, watching you, asshole.
Jufong is just smiling, and he just nods and goes, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way.
God.
I'll guard her with my life.
You better, because I just know your life is like as a frosty snowman, so you don't fucking cost you anything at this point.
That's a good point.
I have Josh drinking water behind me.
He can't keep getting away with it.
He can't keep getting away with it.
No, go ahead.
No, you first.
Thank you for, letting me know about my mother and the stuff that you did, with the spirits.
Of course. Perhaps when my bond is strengthened, I can help you further.
Hopefully.
I would be honored to be a part of your mission, Resilia.
I'd be happy to have you.
I know that we perhaps aren't the most socially aware of the group, but I regard you fondly.
And the same to you. I'll miss you.
I will miss you as well. And I will miss you, Tausch, and I will miss Atlas, and Lux, of course, I will miss you, and Neon, we were really getting around to being friends.
Oh, we're not even close to being friends yet. Damn, I have to try harder next time. Am I gonna have to start from literally like 0% again when you lose all your memories and I have to like, you know, get you to like me again? I have to go through you being a little bit of a bitch.
Perhaps. It depends on how you approach me, I suppose.
I guess that is true.
And it also depends on what I'm like when I come out of whatever this is.
Yeah, I just promise I'm not always an asshole.
Just most of the time.
I don't usually try to be, it just comes off like that.
Natural.
I love that for you. Atlas, can I hug you?
Sure.
I wrap my arms around Atlas, give him a big hug.
Give her a hug back.
Do not get hit with any more rocks.
Listen. The next rock I get hit by better be a meteor, because...
Do not say that the gods are cruel.
Meteor.
I know that you are.
I think it was
whale.
payback for when I hucked a meteor at that big whale, actually.
I know that you are likely caught unaware. You are not the type to normally let your guard down.
Behind Atlas's back, Neon will minor allusion to him getting hit by a rock scene.
Oh my god.
He was completely aware.
Actually, if you're doing that, the gag is, I guess, if you do the minor illusion getting hit by the rock, Lux will look over and smile, and he just plays a womp 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 with his minor illusion.
Again, I promise, they'll be somewhat alive.
If I don't kill him first.
Okay. I think I am ready to go. Unless anyone else would like a hug.
Lux runs up and just fucking latches onto your leg.
I will not be gone long.
Going on, Miss him?
Hopefully, nothing will go wrong, and I will be back stronger than I was.
Ray looks like... Oh, go ahead.
No, it's like, he's like, I'm gonna promise you, next time you see me, I'm gonna be even stronger and tougher, and I'm gonna make sure that no one is gonna get hurt.
This makes me happy to hear.
Ray looks like she's gonna like she wants to give a hug, but she's just standing there awkwardly.
Go on, Ray.
Give me a second. Hang on. If I roll like, I don't know, above a 10.
Nice.
Nice. Zevi walks over and puts her arms around Rusilia.
Oh, she just hugs back.
Tausch, do you want perhaps a handshake? Perhaps that is more your speed. Last time I hugged you, you ran away from me. And I want you to come back this time.
Can you come to my left? Where I'm facing away from everyone.
Yes. She walks over to your left.
Tausch will turn with his back towards everyone and take his mask off as he gives you a hug.
I am honored.
We will see each other again. Perhaps in this life, perhaps in the next.
Just know that if something should happen to you, I will call on your spirit and annoy the fuck out of you.
I would have no less. And I will ensure that the child remains taught manners.
Hey, what you talking about? I'm full of manners.
You are full of something, alright, Lux.
Thank you for your kindness. All of you, thank you for your kindness.
Wow, even I don't get a hug.
Oh, come here.
Neon
You kissed my forehead. Is this not enough?
No, it's not enough.
Understood.
I'll give you a hug. There, that's better.
Tausch will give Zevi a smile without the mask and put it on before Neon gets over.
She smiles back.
And don't worry, I can annoy Tausch when he's alive for you.
May my suffering never end. It would be a cold day without the annoyances.
I'm sure you would long for it if they did not exist.
It is comforting now. Yes.
I agree.
Neon kind of smiles brightly at hearing that and just gives you one more squeeze before letting it go.
Raycelia, should my connection deepen, I will try and find out more about what you asked me initially.
Alright. I appreciate it.
Perhaps a trail to follow or something. Something tangible.
She nods.
Alright. I think it's time for you to go with Shufang now.
Yes. I'm inclined to agree.
Neon will lead you over to him, grab his hand, and put your hands together. So you guys are holding hands.
As I do so, Lux does the eye thing to Zhufeng. Again, I'm watching you, motherfucker.
He nods towards Lux and then looks to Zevi. Well, the sun is high and the road is long. Are you ready?
No, I don't think I will be for a long time. But I'm as ready as I will ever be, perhaps.
That's all we can ask of you.
You keep her safe,
And he gives like
Gorgonzola.
a very soft smile.
I scritch Gorgonzola under the chin.
And no matter where this road may lead you, Zevi, I'll be right by your side every step of the way.
I do not wish to burden you like this.
'Tis no burden. He gives her hand a squeeze, and then begins to walk forward down the trail. And as the two of them begin to make their way through the falling amber leaves, a wind begins to sway, and from one of the hilltops overlooking the forest, there is a family of 4 unicorn-like creatures just staring down at the two as they begin to make their way back to the ship. The smaller of the three begin to descend, leaving only the biggest just watching as the two begin to make their way through the tree line. And as their visages disappear, that is where I'm going to end tonight's session.
Actually, before you do, I just have to do it for the meme. Lux is just going to come over here. Holy crap, there's a corpse in this tree!
Ah, I saw
Fair
that
enough.
last night.
Speak to that.
My second goodbye ever.
But that is the end of tonight's session.
Not so much a goodbye, more of a see you later.
See you later, Space Cowboy.
Yeah.